following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Oldham High School's basketball starts now.
Oldham County, but then
basketball game night here in Oldham County, and alongside Coach Emeritus and good friend Gary Forrest, I'm Paul Najar, and welcome in to our pregame broadcast. Doubleheader tonight. It's the North Oldham girls hosting the Oldham County Lady Colonels in the first game, and then in the nightcap, we got a good one for you with those boys playing, and Chris Renner making his debut in this rivalry game against David Levitch and his squad hosting from North Oldham. Gary, we're in for a fun night tonight.
Oh, I think so, Paul. Anytime the Oldham County schools play one another, throw out the records, as the old saying would, and you can usually expect all the way down to the wire, and I expect no difference in tonight's games.
And when we think about this first game, the girls both playing very, very young student athletes, 7th and 8th graders and freshmen, dotting their lineups and being on the floor and playing significant minutes. That should be an interesting contest for these two young coaches.
Well, very much so. And you mentioned while we were talking earlier that we may have the two of the youngest varsity girls programs in the state of Kentucky. And they've gone down to 8th graders, 7th graders, not a lot of seniors out there. That's just kind of the way it's fallen. But look for good ones. It's county schools versus one another.
And that's what we're going to wait to see on the girls' side. And then on the boys' side, we're seeing this Oldham County team come along. They're 6-11, but boy, have they progressed in the last 3 weeks of play.
Well, both teams were extremely well coached last year. Both were very good. Both of them hit hard by graduation, but it was North coming out of the booth early, getting off to a great start, playing a really strong schedule, and then as of late, Oldham County starting to rev up of the Oldham County of old.
We'll see what happens tonight. You're not going to want to miss it, so stay with us all night here. Just lock us in, have a good night with us. We'll be back with more on our pregame broadcast right here from North Oldham in Goshen. Stay with us on Glycod.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, making your life easier with quality products and quality service. Find out more at andersonsales.com.
Welcome back to Glycon Pregame here. It's North Oldham hosting Oldham County and the Oldham County Lady Colonels and Coach Jim Hook. Jim, in your second year, I was just talking to Coach shamadine earlier, and he's got 5 middle schoolers. You've got 5 middle schoolers. You got 3-4 freshmen. You got a couple of seniors though, so you might get the advantage here. How do you prepare for a game like this?
You know, we do a lot of work in our practices leading up to this, preparing with loud noise, loud music, just getting used to the environment. But at the end of the day, it's a basketball game. Even though our girls are young, you know, they played a ton of basketball. Many of them play AAU. Our middle schoolers, our 8th grade group just graduated from middle school, and they've gone like 57-0 as middle schoolers. So they've played a lot of basketball. You know, my 2 seniors, and Lily and Haley, are very experienced. And they do a lot for us leadership-wise. So we're gonna we have a junior in Aubrey Batts. You know, Aubrey is a D1 softball commit, so she knows how to handle herself as a young athlete. So while we are very young, we're very blessed in some natural leadership.
And you mentioned Batts, and you mentioned a couple of seniors you have. How have they taken to this younger group that is with them? And you know, you notched 6 wins so far. You're playing a team with 2 wins, so that's a little bit of a challenge you don't want to overlook, especially in a rivalry game. Right.
Well, look, I think he's doing a great job, and I think it's going to be a tough game tonight. You know, they love to shoot the ball, and I think they'll put up quite a few tonight. You know, our job is just to keep getting better and building forward. You know, Oldham County is a program that belongs in the regional tournament, and it really belongs in going to try to win the region. Do I think we're there yet? No, absolutely I don't. But our goal is to get to where we're going to Henry County every year and aiming to cut down nets, and this year should be a step forward for us.
Fantastic stuff. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thank you. That's Coach Hook with the Oldham County Lady Colonels. We'll be back with more on our pregame broadcast. Stay with us on Glycon.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Waterson Trail in Louisville.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life. Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash. Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back. We are live. That is the North Oldham, the homestanding band here tonight. North Oldham, Oldham County, here in Goshen, Kentucky, and alongside Coach Emeritus Gary Forrest, I'm Paul Najar. Gary, let's do the keys to the game for this first one. The girls, we've got 2-16 Oldham County, or North Oldham at home, and the Oldham County team at 6-8. Just talk about the inside look, brought to you by Blinds Direct.
Well, let's talk about North Oldham first, if we will. According to the screen, we're going to talk about Oldham County.
Visitors, yes.
Well, the one thing that Oldham has showed that they do well throughout the season, even as young as they are, is they're streaky, but they shoot the three well. And they've got about 3 players that are good spot-up players, and they kind of carry their offense, if you will. And then a fourth in Woods, who puts the ball on the floor and penetrates. So those are the pluses for the Oldham County Lady Colonels.
And now for the North Oldham, the homestanding North Oldham Lady Mustangs.
Well, maybe in the top 10 at least as far as youth girls programs in the state. So every game is a new game. Talking to their coach, he says, we understand what we are, and we're young, and we're going to learn. And if we learn a little bit every game, we get a little better. So, at least in the interview, he showed great patience, and he'll have to do so because it's just a growing period, if you will.
Yeah, and it's a matter of getting his team, getting them some experience. And those are your inside looks at tonight's game, presented by Blinds Direct. Looking for the best in home decor? At Blinds Direct, they offer custom blinds, wallpaper, and more. Proudly serving Louisville for over 30 years. Visit blindsdirect.com for the area's best selection. We are going to take a break, come back with the coach's interview with the homestanding coach shamadine, Marcus Shamadine from North Oldham. But first, want to remind everyone this broadcast is authorized by North Oldham High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. We thank you for watching. Stay with us. More to come on Glycod.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
Definitely. Best time of the show. Check it. Ooh.
Need a better battery? Get an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Should have had an Interstate.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
Glycon on YouTube is Kentuckiana's fastest growing high school sports video site. When you click to subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell and be notified of our upcoming live broadcasts and other unique video content. Subscribe for free now at youtube.com/Glycon.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycon.
And welcome back to Glycon. Pre-game here, the big rivalry. North Oldham hosting Oldham County. And right now, we are with the North Oldham Mustangs head basketball coach for the girls team, Marcus Shamadine. And Marcus, you're new to this rivalry. You're new to this team. Your girls are new to this rivalry because there is so much youth on this team. Talk about what you had in store, what you've been building up for this big rivalry game for your very young squad.
Yeah, I think we just talk about every game the same way. I know I can because I'm not from here. I know it means more to them individually this game, but at the end of the day, we're so young, and just being able to not use that as an excuse every single night and just being able to play the right way, run the floor, box out, do the small things, and have trust that at the end of the year, in a 3-team district, 2 of us are going to advance to the regional, and we want to be one of those 2 teams.
And when you talk about you're young, this is extreme to the youth as far as the youth goes. 1 senior, and how many middle schoolers? 4, 5. Yeah, that's it. So 5 7th or 8th graders on a varsity squad. What's opened your eyes the most about these young ladies?
I think, honestly, their work ethics. We have a lot of young girls here that love basketball that want to play, and I think they're getting rewarded with opportunities at a young age. Trying to make sure they're reminded at nights that we go out and we play seniors and juniors, and we've played an extremely difficult schedule.
Oh, my.
We go right back into it next week, but making sure they're constantly reminded that they're 13 years old and we're going to make mistakes, but just going back to just because we're young doesn't mean we can't play the right way. Physically, there's going to be nights, sure, we're going to get pushed around a little bit, but understanding what it takes to win.
What do you see? Are there any individual type goals you give to these youngsters, especially these middle schoolers? Hey, you got your eyes on opportunities here, not just to start more games than anyone else or to play more minutes than anyone else in the history. Is that part of the motivation for not just team, but for youngsters like that?
Yeah, I'll start with our center, Ava Crace. She, I told her what the rebound record is here. She's on pace to destroy it. Little things like that right down the line, I don't think I have a middle schooler on the bench that I'm not comfortable with putting in the game. Kinley Seeley's our starting point guard right now. Ansley Adams, the 7th grader, coming in. Caroline Stickles played more minutes than anybody the last 2 nights. And Caroline Hackler's honestly our best athlete. Yeah. And that's our middle school crew that we roll with. So I think just constantly getting in their ears saying that it's okay to make mistakes, and we're going to make mistakes, but the dividends long term will be there.
Tough game last night, Trimble County, but you're bouncing right back. I guess these girls just put that behind them pretty well and just say, hey, let's get this rivalry game ready.
Yeah, when the schedule kind of was made and I had to adjust a couple things, I wasn't a big fan of playing it back-to-back for obvious reasons, but in hindsight, I'm kind of glad we are. It doesn't let us dwell on last night. We got down big. We fought back, had a shot to take the lead. Let it go a little bit at the end, but I'm excited. I think they're ready, so we're excited.
Fantastic. Good stuff from Marcus Shamadine, the head coach, first-year head coach of the Mustangs and North Oldham Girls. We'll be back with more on our pregame broadcast on Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
Best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint or televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard. Do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
From Glycod, it's Oldham High School's basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Oldham County Solid Waste Management, featuring the Waste Wizard search engine. Anderson's Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. German American Bank, serving our community since 1910. LaGrange Service Center, Mortensen Family Dental, Operation Parent, and Financial Solutions Incorporated. Now courtside for all the action of Oldham High School's basketball on Glycod.
And welcome back to North Oldham High School. Starting lineups being presented. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Mortensen Family Dental. A healthy smile means a healthier you. Visit Mortensen Dental to locate an office near you. And first, for the visiting Oldham County Colonels, we have at guard a 5'4" junior, number 3, Audrey Batts. At forward, a 5'7" senior, number 14, Haley Wood. At forward, 5'7" freshman, number 22, Lexi Polly. And at guard, number 23, Josie Rosario. She's a 5'7" freshman. And the final fifth starter is number 30, a senior, 5'9", Lily Newsom. That's Newsom, Rosario, Polly, Wood, and Batch for head coach Jim Hook and his Oldham County Lady Colonels. For the North Oldham Lady Mustangs, at center, number 23, a 5'10" 8th grader, Ava Crace. At guard, number 3, a 5'4" freshman, Grayson Lures. At guard, a 5'7" freshman, number 15, Emmeline Myers. At forward, number 35, a 5'10" junior, Izzy Gross. And at guard, a 5'4" 8th grader, number 2, Kinley Seeley. That's Seeley, Gross, Myers, Lures, and Crace for head coach Marcus Shamadine. And we are ready for tip-off. And Gary Forrest, we've got 8th graders, we got freshmen, we got 7th graders here in this matchup. Should be fun.
We mentioned before, it might be the youngest two teams in the state or close to it.
And right off the bat, the Mustangs get Emmeline Myers, the freshman. Emmeline Myers with the 2, and they go into man-to-man. Nice little tip break, right? A little fast break off the tip.
Nice set.
And a great set coming right back at you. Haley Wood, one of the 2 seniors on Coach Hook's squad. They come in a 1-2-2 3/4 court trap. A little pressure.
I think we're going to see lots of pressing. Both teams tonight have showed that maybe a little antsy handling the ball.
That pressure results in a miss. That was a miss from Grayson Lures, but the rebound comes back. And Lures drains that one. From the corner, she missed a little runner from the left baseline, and she gets the right corner 3. Haley Wood, she gets around Lures' attempt to a steal. That's off the mark. And rebound.
Wood's more of a driver. You know, I think maybe North would be happy to see her shoot from the outside. We'll see.
And you said they would shoot early. Emmeline Myers. And Oldham County likes to shoot from the outside as well. There it is, set shot from Audrey Batts, and Aubrey can't get that one to go, but the rebound stays with Oldham County. Batts, nice lead pass, but just over the outstretched hand of Lily Newcomb.
Well, once again, 1-2-2 3/4 court press. Oldham trying to pick up tempo from the start.
What was your favorite way to press, Gary, when you were coaching?
It really depended on the team we had as opposed to the team we played against. You know, a lot of times we would go full court diamond press, a 1-2-1-1.
Yeah, that was a good defensive stop there from the Oldham County Lady Colonels.
If you have a bigger team, sometimes you go 3/4 press because the bigs don't move as quick.
There you go. You ever invert your bigs and put the guards in the middle of the floor, like at midcourt?
If you had a really smart guard, that's where you put him, the anticipator.
Yeah, the Troy Palamalu, if you will. And here is the Mustangs. They had an opportunity there. There was a foul on the shot, and to the line, the center, the 8th grader, Ava Crace, will shoot 2. Newcomb's first foul of the quarter. Mustangs up 5-2, up 3 early, and Crace can't get that one to go.
Need to work on the follow-through. Everything good except the follow-through. Both teams will use a lot of players, even though they're young. You know, both coaches employ Play them and they'll get better.
Oh, and a great rebound by Izzy Gross. Aggressive there. And she draws the foul on Newcomb, her second.
Gross saw lots of varsity minutes last year.
Yes, she did. So Newcomb, her second foul. She will have a seat. And Josie Rosario. Whoa, and they go the other way. And that foul is on Gross. She shoved her way through that screen. So that's her first foul. Kinsey Bidek, a 6-foot sophomore, in for the Lady Colonels. She wears number 11.
Straight man by the Lady Mustangs.
Aubrey Batts recovers that errant pass. There's Lexi Polly. She drives left baseline, goes under the basket, out the Batts, her three. Oh, in and out, no good, but a great rebound. Nice contest on that rebound and put back. Josie Rosario could not make it go, but a good contest from Kinley Seeley. And all the way in on the steal and the finish, Haley Wood, the senior.
Woods, great job out top. Read her man, set her up, got her on the crossover dribble, stole it, got another one right then.
And she did, another steal, and that, oh, big crash there. Rosario gets fouled from the front, back, and the side.
Yeah, really.
She got wrapped up.
Woods' two great anticipation steals led to a bucket and to the ball out of bounds under the bucket. So that's how you generate points.
And she did right there. Good job, Lee Wood. She has the ball. There's back to Batts. Batts. She wheels it around. There's Rosario into the lane. She goes up with it, and she finally gets rewarded. She'll get 2 shots.
You know, right now, Paul, Oldham being the aggressor on the floor, maybe because they're a little bit older, but aggressive with their defense.
North had 2 good possessions to start, and Oldham since then, it's been the Lady Colonels with some steals. And this free throw ties it up at 5. And Rosario's second makes it a 1-point lead for the visiting Lady Colonels. Now they go soft pressure man-to-man.
Woods trying to get that third steal.
Can't reach with that inside hand, and that 3 attempt by Myers, Emmeline Myers, goes astray. Wood. That's Pauly. Over to Rosario, tries to go to Wood. Wood gets it, tries to get it off the glass. She does, but it rims out. No good. Rebound by Ava Crace, the 8th grader. Good job. Seeley. That was Lures. She loses that one. So nice job going baseline, but possession to Oldham County. Off the hands there of Kinsey Bidek. And back it goes to North Oldham. You know, with a young squad, changing defenses can be a challenge, and that's what Coach Shamadine, but there is a great pass inside, up, and good on the finish. Another 8th grader, Caroline Stigl.
Well, an excellent pass inside to Stigl, who was able to get her body squared, took the contact, and still made the bucket.
And Stigl can't get that one to roll through. Grace gets it back on the tip, but she can't convert. Rebound comes down to Bidek, and up ahead quickly with the finish. Really nice look. That was a great look to find Wood underneath by Lexi Polly. Wood with the 2, and will she get called for a foul? Or?
Nope, just knocked it out of bounds.
Oh, she did, yeah.
Wood's really being aggressive out front on Lures.
I just don't like that left hand reaching to the left side across the body.
It's got foul written all over it, but she's been getting away with it.
She got 2 already, and look at the spin move into the lane with the left hand, and she can't finish. Rosario making a tough move. The 5'7" freshman
Great pullback dribble. I thought she had it finished crossing the lane.
And that one goes off of Seeley over to the Colonels. Just under 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. 1 point lead for the visiting Lady Colonels. Bat's got to get across half court. She does with 1 second to spare. And Lexi Polly draws the contact.
There's a case of Polly really not being aware of the situation. Lays off of the player for 1 second more, and they get a 10-second violation.
And there is down the lane an opportunity for Wood, and she can't convert, but she gets fouled on the putback, and I believe that's on Crace. Was that on Crace? No. That was on Emmeline Myers. And Wood gets that one to roll in.
Wood, if you had to define her offensive skills, she's going to put it on the floor and take it to the hole. She makes things happen. Not a great outside shooter, but she's really good off the dribble.
Haley Wood converts 2 and a 3-point lead for the visiting Lady Colonels. They got to put that point up on the board. They haven't done so yet. There you go, 10-7. And there will be, okay, they got it. The official stopped to get the right score, and it is correct. So inbounds to the Lady Mustangs. And it goes to Seeley. Seeley moving right, gets a screen. Good job, good fundamentals from Crace. Left wing, Finley Pershaw. And back to Seeley, her 3, no good. Pershaw tracks down the rebound. And there, she gets the 3 right there, and they're going to go.
Let's do it the hard way.
Myers, yeah. Good hustle, good defense. Seeley gets the jump ball. Gets the held ball possession, goes to North Oldham. In for North is Grayson Lures, and out goes Seeley. Finley Pershaw, 5'6" sophomore, got a good offensive possession that last go-round. Myers to the corner to Stickle. Stickle gets out of the corner. And a little high for Pershaw. Pershaw tracks it down near midcourt. She's bumped. And that's a foul on Lexi Polly. That is the 5th on Oldham County. So,
well, Polly's got both hands down on her, and it's an easy call for the official. Maybe a second, but you got to bring them off. You just can't leave them on the body.
Emmeline Myers drives right. She has a lane. She puts it up, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Foul on J.C. Bryant.
Bryant didn't get a good angle on her, and as a result, she got into the body.
When you turn those hips and you start running with an offensive player, you got to keep those feet sliding. Myers misses the first. Both teams with 5 fouls now in this quarter. Every foul will be a 2-shot foul, or 2 shots for both sides as Myers hits the second. Lady Mustangs back up 1. Rosario down to Polly. Polly moves left. Corner, bats, eye to 3. Smartly pulled it back. Now she has a chance, but she decides no go, a little too far.
Bats likes that 3 if you give her room.
Oh my goodness, that looked to be a pass attempt, but both players on the floor on the rebound attempt. Possession arrow.
No, got it wrong. There you go.
It goes to Oldham County. There we go. Colonels to put it in play. That's Kayla De Silva, an 8th grader, 2.4 points. She gets it, promptly goes up with it, and is fouled by Pershaw. Finley Pershaw, the sophomore, her first foul.
You know, Paul, right now, Oldham being very successful. Their best plays are their out-of-bounds plays.
Reminds me of a University of Louisville squad right now, who's batting about 800 on their out-of-bounds plays.
Well, they're free points if you work it.
Wow. And she gets just 1 of 2, so we're tied at 11. Just about a minute to play in the first quarter. Stop, dribble, and that's backcourt. Good pressure defense from the Lady Colonels.
Yeah, Oldham's had more success than North just by getting out and getting up into the ball handlers and forcing sloppy passes or turnovers.
Oh, what a pass! Opportunity. She saw her going, but it was a tough one for J.C. Bryant as she just took her eye off it for a moment and it sailed overhead out of bounds.
High screen pick and roll was there. It's just a little too much on the pass.
Oh, and there will be a foul called, and that will send Myers, Emmeline Myers, to the line. That's foul on Rosario, the freshman.
These are the ones that drive you nuts as a coach. You foul on the inbounds play, then you walk the other 80 feet to the free throw line to shoot them.
Oh, yeah, and that's the second on Rosario. She averages 7.2 points and 4 rebounds per game as Myers misses the first of 2. In for the current Lady Colonels, Maddie LaSalle, 7th grader, averaging 2.4 points. She wears number 4, and Myers gets the second one to go.
Well, we may have 2 of the smallest players in the region on the floor for Oldham right now.
LaSalle is she's 5 feet tall, and she is handling the pill right now.
Born to be a point guard.
There you go. Use your size. Kick out around to LaSalle. She's going to drive, kicks it back, bats, fakes the 3, goes inside, tipped again, and
boy,
stays with Oldham.
Bats did a great job. 2 outside handoffs, and then they caught Bryant on the roll to the basket. Excellent job looking for your teammates.
Indeed. JC, and that one. We'll see another Bryant in Oldham County visiting blue in the next game, won't we?
Yes, we will. Both of them, for their age, outstanding young players.
She's an 8th grader, is JC. And you'll see Ty, a freshman. Or no, he's an 8th grader as well.
Yes.
Yes, he is. And you'll see Ty in the next game. He doesn't look like an 8th grader, Gary.
No, he doesn't. Both of them come from very good basketball families. And, I think they were deemed to be basketball players.
Oh, no doubt. And with just 2 seconds, the block to finish the quarter, a block by Kayla De Silva, and it's a 12-11 Mustangs lead in this rivalry game. We'll have second quarter action when we return. Stay with us on Glycod.
Not just blinds. Blind to wet, not just blinds.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to North Oldham High School, deep in the heart of Goshen, Kentucky, as the Mustangs, the Lady Mustangs, up 12-11 at the end of one quarter. I want to remind everyone, for the latest updates on all things high school athletics, including continuous score updates, visit glycod.com. We really enjoy what we do and appreciate your support. And the Lady Mustangs with the steal, Ava Crace, and she gets fouled as she tried to get a breakaway.
It's not something you see very often. The post player, great anticipation by Grace, who makes the steal and gets fouled.
Tough defense from these the Lady Colonels. Their man of A played very well. The handoff. And around Seeley, she finds Myers. Myers drives. She's got a strong drive, the freshman. Drawing fouls. I think that's the third or fourth one she's drawn tonight. Bounds, the left-hand bank shot off glass. I heard her call it. That's Caroline Stickle, the 8th grader.
Well, there was no doubt Stickle was going to put it on the floor, and she used the glass well.
She's got more than her 1 point per game average. That miss, and here come the Mustangs.
There's Woods with another steal.
There's Haley Woods, the hands, the quickness. And down the lane she goes, takes a little contact, puts it off glass, and good. That is 9 points for Haley Wood.
Well, 4 steals here early in the second quarter.
She could go for a double-double with points and steals tonight. She's got 9, leading scorer in this contest. 7 points for Emmeline Myers for the Lady Mustangs. Seeley against the diminutive Paxton, that's Maddie Lizelle. High post, Stickle. She goes left side, lures. Seeley gets a screen from Crace. Seeley gonna go all the way, throws it off glass, no good. Crace with the rebound, got a little push, but Crace, the 8th grader, gets the putback.
There goes Woods, her favorite move.
The sea parted and she took Emmeline Myers to the rack. 11 points now for Wood. Haley Wood, one of 2 seniors for Coach Jim Hook. That long 3 off the board and collected by De Silva, and quickly ahead, and the left hand off glass. Lexi Polly, the freshman, and that gives the Lady Colonels a 1 point lead, and there's a timeout by head coach Marcus Shamadine. We'll take a timeout as well. Stay with us. Second quarter continues when we return on Glycod.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to North Oldham High School. The rivalry, North Oldham and Oldham County, the girls game, 1 point here in the second quarter, alongside legendary head coach Gary Forrest. I'm Paul Najar. Gary, hey, this girls game's been pretty darn good so far.
Well, you know, we talked about both of them showing their youth, and the thing about youth is sometimes it's unpredictable, and what we've seen now is a really well played, hard game, separated by a point for the most, back and forth, back and forth.
And great defense. Almost another steal for the Lady Colonels. The scramble for the ball. Up ahead it goes. There's Lures. For her jumper no good. Picked up by Emmeline Myers, and the freshman Myers now with 9 points. And it gives the Mustangs, the Lady Mustangs, another 1-point lead.
Well, Myers played the percentages. Jump shot, if it comes off, it's the other side, and she was right there to gather it in and stick it back in the hole.
She had a little help with Ava Crace screening out the Oldham County defender inside. Ball came right to her, and she knew what to do with it. Inbounds it goes. Haley Wood gets it on right side. Step back, jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Lures. Grayson Lures, 5'4" freshman. She gets it to Seeley. Seeley loses it. Picked up by Polly. Polly is fouled by Kinley Seeley. So it's her first. Lady Mustangs first to the quarter.
You know, right now, Paul, Oldham may be being a little more aggressive than North up to this point, which has led to more rebounds and forced turnovers.
That, a quick, great cut and pass from Polly to Batts, but Batts couldn't convert.
Not really well run, set from out of bounds.
Kinley Seeley, her two, no good. Rebound comes down to Haley Wood. Wood, left side, Batts gets a screen from Wood. Her three, no good.
Batts likes the three. She'll keep firing.
Haley Wood sees Crace up ahead. Crace gathers, dribbles, lays it up and good. And Ava Crace. And there will be a timeout from head coach Jim Hook. Look at this one as we go to break. Or are we going to stay here, Tim? We'll stay right here. But it is a 60. Can we go? We have time for a break. We will be back with more second quarter. Stay with us on Glycod.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to Goshen, Kentucky. North Oldham High School, the Lady Mustangs up by 3. Biggest lead of the game for them in this second quarter. Just over 4 minutes to go. Gary Forrest and North Oldham really, really young. Only 2 wins. Oldham County really, really young. 6 wins. But, hey, between them, they're playing good ball.
It's been fun to watch so far. North taking advantage on a lot of runouts and follow-up shots to get this 3-point lead here midway through the second quarter.
Out it goes, and that's an errant pass. Can Crace get it? She cannot, but they do track it down, and that is Emmeline Myers now with 11 points. And that one long off the from the corner, more for the rebound, and that is Myers again. She's having a night.
Myers did a great job getting out on the break.
She forced that, got up ahead, and look at that. Scoop shot. And that was Lexi Polly will shoot one for the old-fashioned 3.
Game number 12.
And here come the Lady Mustangs. Opportunity to extend this 5-point lead. Lures, goes baseline. She loses it, but there it gets into the hands of Stickle, but Crace, I believe, draws that foul, yes. Newcomb gets her third foul. She started. She was the 5th starter. She was the starter to be named by Oldham County. She has 3 fouls in this second quarter. A quick 3 on the inbound, Seeley, and it's now an 8-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. Down the lane, the left hand, the beautiful left-hand runner, Lexi Polly, averaging 7.3 a game. She's got 6 now, and there will be a timeout. It's a 30, so we'll stay here. You know, coming up for the boys game, we got to interview both coaches, Chris Renner for Oldham County and David Levitch for North Oldham. We're going to play those interviews, one at halftime of the girls game, and we hope to get one in the 3rd or 4th quarter of the girls game, or some right before the boys game. Should be a lot of fun here with these very, very good coaches, have to say. Accomplished players as well. Did you coach against Chris Renner when he was at Wagner?
Only in the summertime. We were never on each other's schedule.
I want to know what he was like as a player. We'll get more about that when we get to the boys game. He's a contemporary. We're both class of 84, and good half-court, three-quarter court, 1-2-2 pressure trap forces that turnover from the Lady Mustangs. Good job by the Lady Colonels. And the crossover. Oh, that left hand so good. Kicks it out to Bats. Bats short on the 3. Crace with the rebound.
Bats loves that 3, but as of so far tonight, no luck.
And right back it goes.
Well, the toughest play to not get a foul is right in front of the officials when you put your hand on the person you're guarding. And unfortunately,
you give a little push and it all.
Everybody's watching.
Polly down the lane again with the left hand. Polly converts. Now with 8 points, with a chance for 9. Lexi Polly. Let's take a look at the replay. She gets by her mark and boom, lays it up again. Sweet left hand, Lexi Polly. It's now a 4-point game. And up ahead, the Mustangs. Seeley, there's Lures.
They've done a really good job. Lures usually an outside shooter, hasn't got a lot of good looks.
Seeley moves left, finds Lures. They're going to look to trap out front. Seeley hands it off to Lures, trap chance, but she gets it to Crace. Crace finds Seeley. Seeley with the runner, no good. Crace just reaches up, gets the board, puts it up, no good. And the rebound comes down to J.C. Bryant. Polly to Bats. Bats fakes the 3. And a quick move into the lane. Crace with the block. Did they call it on Crace? No, they called it on Lures with the reach. Her first. And 2 free throws for Kayla De Silva, an 8th grader.
You know, I thought she'd already gotten by Lourdes, and it was Crace that drew the contact. But
I thought Crace got the ball. It was a little later on the call than we expect, and she can't get that one to roll in. Ava Crace with the rebound. De Silva with 2 misses there, and a 4-point lead still for the Lady Mustangs as Crace and Lures misconnect. Polly, oh, she gets that left hand going. Wood blocked. Was blocked there by Caroline Stickle. Haley Wood having a night with 11 points.
Well, the word's out on Woods, and, they finally have gotten up on her because she's going to drive it most of the time. And she really won't fire the first quarter.
And knocked out of play by number 12, Finley Pershaw. Just 20 seconds left here. See what Oldham County can do to cut into this lead.
Biggest lead of the
nice
game.
Going down the Wood. Wood can't get it to go. And she knocks it out of bounds off the rebound.
Well, Woods, the Cardinal sin, shot it with her right hand, wrong foot on the left side. If it had been on the right side, I'm sure she would have made it.
She needed Paulie's left hand there.
Yeah.
She needed my left hand. I'll tell you more about that later. Good block there in the middle. Wood comes away with it, streaking down court, and she is bumped from behind. She'll go to the line for 2 with 3.5 left.
Wood, a dominant right-hand player. After the steal, she immediately got over to her right hand. She wasn't going to miss another left-hand side.
No way. Get moving down that right side. She got knocked from behind by Seeley, her second. So Wood for 2 hits the first.
Well, that's Wood's 5th steal of the game.
Wow.
So you talked about it in the first quarter. She may have a double-double in the area of steals and points. Already points.
Wood can't get that one to go, and that will be the end of the first half. Wood with 12. Emmeline Myers with 13 for the Lady Mustangs. It's 27-24, 3-point lead for North Oldham in the rivalry game. We'll come back with our halftime programming. Stay with us on Clycod.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Waterson Trail in Louisville.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics, and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Oldham County Solid Waste Management. Find out how to recycle or dispose of any item with Waste Wizard at oldhamcountyky.gov under Solid Waste Management.
Welcome back to North Oldham High School alongside Gary Forrest. I'm Paul Nager. Good first half of this girls game, Gary.
Well, you know, we talked about before the game, one of the keys was both of them very young. How would they succumb to pressure of big rivalry games? And hats off to both of them. I thought they've played hard. Sure, they've made a few turnovers, but it's been a fun game to watch with all the youth that's out there on the floor.
Unbelievable youth, especially from this home-standing North Oldham side. What's been the key for their success?
Well, I think they've done a great job of handling the ball. Even though they've made about 7 turnovers, they've done a good job because of their youth. And when they've made steals, they've converted to points.
5 of those turnovers forced by Haley Wood. She has 5 steals and 12 points, the senior starter for Oldham County. But when you talk about the pressure being relieved, the big in the middle for North Oldham, Ava Crace, impressive as an 8th grader.
Well, she is. You know, one of the things Coach mentioned about early is the fact that it's early yet, but she's on track to be their leading rebounder, career leading rebounder. Yeah, she's only an 8th grader.
Yeah.
So she's got a great knack for the ball, used her size well.
And Emmeline Myers committed the leading scorer with 13 points. She averages 5 points a game and 3.4 rebounds. She's got 13.
Well, you know, we mentioned Myers on one of the half-court possessions. She did a great job. Ball was shot off the left side. Chances are if it's missed, it's going to be on the right side. She was right there to catch it and stick it back in.
Excellent fundamental basketball from both sides so far. Turnovers along the way from pressure defense. More to come when we return right here on Glycod.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life. Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Lycon.
Welcome back to North Oldham High School. I want to remind everyone tonight's scoreboard is presented by Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions. Clarity for your financial future. And tonight's halftime stats were brought to you by German American Bank. Support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more information. Points scoring for the homestanding North Oldham Mustangs. Seeley with 3, Lures with 3, 13 leading scorer in the game for Emmeline Myers, and 4 points for Ava Crace, the center. Those and then 12 points leading scorer Haley Wood for Oldham County. North Oldham with the first possession of this second half. That was Myers. Gets it back to Seeley. Back to Myers. Myers gets bumped. 4th foul on Newcomb. But she got him early, and she gets him often when she's on the floor.
You can't reach in the middle of the floor. Everybody sees it. And unfortunately for Newcomb.
And Newcomb, they were trying to get her off the floor because she has those 4 fouls. And it is J.C. Bryant. We'll see her brother Ty in the next game. We hope to have coaches' interviews for you with the boys. Maybe we'll play one in the up and no good for Crace. She gets the rebound and puts it back. Ava Crace now with 6.
Number 23, Ava Crace.
Oldham County looking for some answers. You can see Bidek almost got out there with a violation, but gets rid of it. There's Batts. Aubrey Batts pulls it out front. Top of the key, hesitates, gets around the screen. Now she gets it back. Batts goes baseline, and she's hammered as she goes up for a tough layup. Fouls on Seeley.
Well, it's the first time we've seen Batts take it to the hole, primarily a spot shooter, and they keep crowding her, so she put it on the dribble, and now she's going to pay dividends, hopefully at the free throw line.
Aubrey Batts, the junior, 5'4", averages 13.4 game, leads the team, 4.7 rebounds. And Gary, that's her first point of the night. And I mentioned at halftime, we were off the air, I said, these veterans, Batts, she just got her second point. It's time for her and Wood to take over if you want that win from Oldham County.
Full court man-to-man by OC.
Good solid screening. Grace has got the fundamentals. She moves those feet well, stays square. I like what I see from her, the 8th grader. Strong take to the rack, can't get it to go. That was Izzy Gross, the 5'10 junior. Haven't seen much of her. I believe she had a couple of fouls early. That long one no good from Batts and out of bounds off of Craig. So that will go back to Oldham County.
Batts getting a little frustrated after she missed that one, shook her head, Can't let those things get into your head.
And a chance for Wood inside. Oh, they knocked it out of bounds. That was off Wood. But they call it out of bounds off of.
I think Oldham might have caught a break there. You're right.
That was a good inbound set. She just didn't take her time on the shot. That's the way you get points, Aubrey. When your shot's not going, right, Coach? You demand, go to the rack.
Well, this is the second time she's done it here in the second half. First time, got 2 points. Let's see if she can get 2 more.
76% free throw shooter. Good form, good finish, but off the mark.
Oh, yeah. You know, you could tell by her feet weren't set. She was across the free throw line already after she halfway got it to the basket.
A little off balance there.
Yeah, I think it's a confidence thing right now. She's pressing.
Finley Pershaw in. Bats can't get the second one to go. Had 2 earlier in this quarter. Can't get those 2 down. Still a 3-point lead for North Oldham. Grace. She finds Myers. Myers kicks it back out. Long 3 from Lures. No good. Rebound collected. I can't see. I got to see the trapped in the corner was Stickle. And Coach Shamadine calls timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here as North Oldham will get the ball in the corner. Toughest spot. If you're Oldham County, they didn't put it in the corner, Gary, where she was. Why don't they do that anymore?
Well, I think it's because where the official was standing, she don't want to walk over there. So let's just stay where I'm at.
Well, wait a minute. They're moving her a little bit. Now they're going to put her on the baseline. That trap and timeout was called when she was 25 feet from the basket. They're moving the inbounds play to the short corner now. And is that another steal for Wood? It is. And she gets tangled up on the floor. Held ball.
Jump ball.
Yes. I call that a steal. And Wood stole a possession there.
A steal and a turnover.
Haley Wood making it happen with that great defense. Gets the ball right corner, does Wood. They knocked it out of bounds. Lures, good hands. She knocked it off of Wood out of bounds, and possession to North Oldham.
Lures is that veteran even as a youngster.
Wow.
Played a lot last year on the varsity.
Yes, she did. Grace, right side. That's Stickle. And off of Bat's foot. Boy, every time Oldham County has some opportunity, North Oldham comes from claws right back. Haley Wood is out there on Stickle. She's looking to get its 6th steal of the contest. Stickle gets around her, gets down to the baseline. It's blocked. Crace gets it, can't convert. And a good rebound there by Izzy Gross. Izzy Gross hits the 2. Newcomb gets it out. It's Polly. Lexi Polly now with 10. She joins Wood in double figures. Straight on, Gross can't get it from 15 or 16. Here comes Wood up ahead. She tries to find Bats, and that one's deflected out of play by Stickle. Possession stays with the Lady Colonels. Wood triggered it in. Out it goes to Polly. Polly. Back to Wood. Wood, she has a chance to drive down the lane. She gets hacked. She'll go to the line for 2. And that foul. On the reach, Finley Pershaw. And the free throw missing bug plaguing the Colonels right now. 3 missed free throws to 2 from Bats and 1 from Wood. And Wood ends that streak there. 2-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. 1-2-2 zone, or diamond and 1 zone, 3/4 court pressure. They drop back into a 1-2-2. They get it into Gross. Gross throws it up right hand, off glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Lexi Pauley. Pauley gets a screen, moves left, around her left-hand scoop shot, hits the bottom of the backboard. Newcomb tracks it down, but out of bounds it goes. Gary, we're going to have a tough time seeing over the student section here. From
sitting there thinking, they ought to come up with something. If kids are going to stand, have them be in the upper area.
There you go.
And let the parents sit below.
Hey. They let them be close to their friends in the action as a steal by Polly, and up the head to Bats. Bats gets hammered. So she will have a chance to tie this score with 2 free throws. Stickle with another foul. Oh, that's the 4th team foul. Stickle's 2nd. 4th team of the quarter. And Bats makes it a 1-point game. Josie Rosario checks in for Oldham County. Bats, good balance. 2 in a row. And with 3.5, just under 3.5 to go, it's tied at 31 in this 3rd quarter. Nice job, press break. Emmeline Myers gets it stolen. No. Yep, knocked around. Picked out there by Oldham County. That is Rosario. Rosario. Crossover down the left side. And she loses the handle. Not too happy about the contact there. Rosario, just a freshman, 7.2 points a game. She has yet to score in this one. Myers, down the right side, she streaks. She has 13, matched by Haley Woods, 13, and Bats and Wood. What a double team, but they foul Lures. Second foul on Bats. 2nd team foul on North Oldham. Myers. Sit across to Stickle. Stickle 2 dribbles. Dumps to Gross. Over to Myers. 3 from right. Just right of center. No good. Rebound comes down. And here comes, a nice attempt on the crossover Euro step by Rosario, but she loses the handle, was fouled in the process by Myers. 5th team foul on the Mustangs. So that'll send Rosario to the line. She'll shoot 2. You like that rule, 5 fouls a quarter?
I'm still not sure about it.
You know what your buddy Mark Evans says? He doesn't like it. Takes too much of the coaching out of it. And that free throw by Rosario is good. Rosario with...
Well, the purpose was to alleviate rough play. What it's done is make the games longer.
And she hits them both. That's 2 for Rosario. Again, this 1-2-2 pressure, 3/4 court. Haley Wood with those long arms. They try to find Grace. It's tipped. Stickle recovers. Right corner. She brings it out top. There's Grayson Lures against that 1-2-2 zone. Wood up top. They go around Wood, but Wood gets her 7th steal. No. It's stolen back by Izzy Gross on the floor. Held ball. 2 minutes to go. Lady Mustangs maintain. Left corner 3, no good. Lures off the mark. Crace tracks it down. Stickle. Seeley and inside to Crace, but she is blocked. Oh, that's as clean. Haley Wood called for the foul. Didn't see the body from up here, but looked clean up above. 2 free throws for Krause. Ava Krause pulls that string quickly, and it falls down for her. Lady Mustangs down 1. Krause is second, just short. Rebound comes down. Newcomb saves it to Wood. Wood up ahead. She's going to go down that left side. Out the bats. Her 3. Can't get it. Gross loses the rebound handle on it, and it comes back. And the Lady Colonels, J.C. Bryant, is the beneficiary. Lays it up and good.
Right place, right time.
2 points for Bryant. Lure is going to get fouled. That one's on Wood. Her 3rd. And Grayson Lures puts it in. First of 2. Back in. Polly. Bidek. And De Silva for Oldham County. Missed on that second. Krause gets the rebound, and she is fouled. She's fouled by Bidek. So free throw shooting contest here late in this 3rd quarter, Gary.
Sure has been.
Krause can't get that one to go. Wave bye-bye at that basketball, Ava. Don't turn it sideways. And she pulled that string too, and geez, Izzy Gross just aggressive. Gets the tip back to Seeley. There's Lures down the right side. She puts up a runner, no good. Rebound to the Lady Colonels. Oh, Polly goes behind the back. She's going to go left again, deeper into the corner, and she's double teamed. Grayson Lures comes away with it. 40 seconds left. Stickle gets it to Gross. Gross tried to go cross court, and it was deflected out of bounds. Deflected out of bounds by Paxton Lewis, another 8th grader, in for Oldham County. And the right corner 3 from Lures, no good. She put her head down too. Rebound came down to Bats, and here comes Lexi Polly. She can't get that left-hand runner to go on the round for the rebound. Dribbling around there is Lures. She goes up ahead to Krause. It falls to Myers. Myers up and missed everything. Krause saves it. And at the buzzer, is that 3 going to go? No. And the putback, no good at the end of 3. It's a 2-point lead for the visiting Lady Colonels over the Lady Mustangs of North Oldham. We'll have 4th quarter action when we return on Glycod.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
Blind Select, not just blind. Blind Select, not just blind.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to Goshen, Kentucky, North Oldham High School. And we've got a good one here, folks. It is the first of the doubleheader between the girls from Oldham County and North Oldham. Second game to follow is the boys' game. And that shot with a 2-point lead for North Oldham. Kinsey Bidek couldn't get that one to go. 2-point lead, for Oldham County. And Kinley Seeley, her three, no good. Tipped around, it comes down. And another no good. Newcomb bats it out of bounds, but they call it off of the Lady Mustangs, Ava Cross. So possession to the Colonels. Lady Colonels have a 2-point lead, Gary, and this has all the makings of one's going to come down to the last possession. Haley Wood gets around a double screen, can't get it to go. Rebound to Lures. Lures, pounded there by Wood. Kicks it to Seeley. And out of bounds. Possession stays with the Lady Mustangs. The Lady Mustangs don't look like a 2-15 team tonight.
No, they really don't.
They look solid, prepared. They know each other, know their roles. Got some good sets, running some good sets against this tough pressure man-to-man from Oldham County and the 1-2-2 in the half-court zone. Oh, nice, sweet left. Like Grayson Lures can't get it to go, and the rebound comes down, but there's Lures on the, Kinley Seeley on the steal, and she can't get that one to go. Wood. Bats three, got it. There it is. Finally.
Maybe she's broke that streak.
4 free throws and 7 points for Aubrey Batts. Cross in the lane. It's to Myers, out to Seeley. Her three right back, no good. Rebound Newcomb. Newcomb looking. She's going to take it up court herself. Gets a crowd half court. Decides she's got a lane. She's going to drive coast to coast. Lily Newcomb, the senior.
Oldham with a little run here as we start the fourth quarter.
They're up 7. We'll take a 60-second break. Timeout from the Lady Mustangs. We'll be back fourth quarter straight ahead when we return on Glycod.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville. You're watching Oldham High.
Welcome back. Coast to coast. Can Myers go? No, she dumps it off to Cross. Can't get it to go. Back to Myers on the rebound. Lures high right. gets a screen from Krass. Krass getting a little aggressive there. They do screen well. And you can see a little more body movement late in this game. Looking for the 2 was Caroline Stickles. She missed it. Rebound comes down to Polly. Polly's got a lane. The left hand goes up, and it's good. Good screen there from Newcomb.
Yeah, if you let Polly go left, she's heading there, and she's heading there fast.
Gary, with my eyes closed, I scored 2 left-handed layups a game, every game against any team that played man-to-man against us. Because we'd run our high pick and we'd run our high screen action, and they wouldn't expect my left hand. My first step that way was gold, buddy, gold. I should have been a lefty.
Well, apparently they didn't think you could go left.
Exactly, and I could. It was standard. You played man, I was going to put first bucket left hand, first bucket of the second half when you're just unsuspecting, lull you to sleep. There we go. Out of bounds underneath.
How was that again?
And it goes back to Myers, but first she was fouled. That was Stickle fouled. Is that Newcomb? That's her 5th.
Yep.
Oh, I think they might have changed one earlier. So that's her 4th. She goes up, gets a little piece of that one. Krass can't get it to go. Rebound comes down. And Polly, she wants to go length of the court, but she doesn't. Stops, looks for Wood. Wood drives right, puts it up off glass. No good, and she's fouled.
Wood headed the line, shoot 2.
Can't get that to go, but a 9-point lead. Rebound Bats, and there's a timeout for the Oldham County Lady Colonels and head coach Jim Hook. We'll take a break as well when we return. The final 4:36 of this contest. Oldham County up 9 on the host, North Oldham on Glycod.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Waterson Trail in Louisville. You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back. North Oldham High School. The visiting Lady Colonels up 42-33 on the host Lady Mustangs. Gary, it's been a real strong 4th quarter for the visiting Oldham County girls.
Well, I think that's where depth and maybe a little more experience has shown itself. And, they didn't get frustrated being down. They've come back, had a good 3rd quarter to build this lead and continue to hang on and stretch it out a little bit.
Good job by Newcomb on the give and go to Wood. Wood gets fouled at the basket. She'll shoot 2.
Well, they're getting the ball in the hands of their main scorers.
That's Wood and Polly. Aubrey Batts, 13.4 a game, just has 7 tonight, but that is point number 14 for Haley Wood. She leads all players tonight. And what we haven't seen from Emmeline Myers, 13 points in the first half, 0 in the second, as Wood gets it to go.
It just 15. Seems that maybe North's youth has started to wear down on them physically. Guess who?
And Wood, you had the steal. Haley couldn't control it.
She does a great job letting you cross half court. That way she's cut the floor in half, and then she takes away your strong hand.
Another speciality of yours truly. Get him across half court, clamp down, make him pay. Good job by Lures. Keeping that ball away from Wood. She finds Myers. Myers down the lane. She gets fouled. by Rosario. She'll shoot 2. And just as we said, Emmeline Myers hasn't scored in the second half. Here she is at the line.
In the first half, they would have scored on that. They just looked a little short. I think fatigue is setting in. They turned around, I think, played last night. For young kids, back-to-back games.
And they had a big comeback against Trimble. Had a chance to take a lead.
Must be out of gas a little.
Yeah. And that free throw, no good from Myers. So a 30-second timeout, and they're going to try and get a little rest here with a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. 4:07 left in the third quarter. Great atmosphere here at North Oldham for all this district, 28th district or 29th?
I think it's 29th now.
29th district game. One of the top 5 probably in the state, North, South, and OC.
Well, ironically, with just 3 teams in it, and sadly, all 3 teams on many years are deserving to advance. But only 2 can come.
To get to the regional out of the district. That's what you mean. And that free throw missed, but there was a lane violation anyway. So the Lady Colonels with an opportunity to extend their 11-point lead, and that should have been a walking violation out of bounds, but no call on Bryant. Bryant, just an 8th grader. She's got to remember, you got a foul on Lures, Grayson Lures, her team third of the quarter. Bryant keeps her feet steady there. Up ahead to Newcomb. I'm sorry, that's not Newcomb. That was Bodek. And there's Maddie Lasalle. Bodek. So inside it goes to Bryant. Did she walk? She did. So the turnover there with 3:41 remaining. An 11-point lead for the Lady Colonels. And Myers streaks all the way down the floor. Strong move from Myers. She put her head down and just beat everybody to the rack. Myers now leading scorer for her squad with 15 and tied for the leading scorer in this contest with Wood, 15 apiece. Fake. Comes over into the corner. Down low to Bryant. She can't handle it. And Izzy Gross. Izzy Gross gets the steal, the 5'10 junior. Stickle finds Gross. Gross puts it up off glass. She gets her own rebound. And an anticipatory foul there on. That was on Bryant. Her second, team third. They run 4 across. They're trying to spring Lures free, but they can't, and there's a turnover. Who picks it? Haley Wood. Haley Wood goes down. Did she walk or did she get fouled? She walked. 7 steals now for Wood, Gary. That's a threat.
That's a yeoman's job.
Yes, it is. 9-point lead for the Lady Colonels, and geez, you don't want to do that. Wood finally gets called for the reach, her 4th. Oh, Haley, that's a tough one. Finley. Or Kinley, I'm sorry. Kinley Seeley. There's Lures. Her left-handed runner. There it is. And now it's 7-point lead with 2:20 left. So they cut it to 7 to the Lady Mustangs. And Oldham County doesn't, I don't know what they want to do, but they just got bailed by a foul on Seeley. because they have the wrong person with the ball in the wrong place at the wrong time. And they've done that about 3 possessions in a row.
Well, the point guard's got to come back and take the ball.
I mean, Kinsey Bidek didn't want any part of that possession there at the beginning. It's really hard to find Wood. Bryant down low. Gallagher's turns, can't get it to go. And the rebound comes down, and there's a little scrum there, and Bryant's going to get called for the foul.
Well, they ran a great play to Bryant, caught it clean on the block, just missed a point-blank layup.
And that's the 15th foul, so that will send Caroline Stickle, the 8th grader, to the line. She averages 1 point. Tonight she has 4, and a chance for 5 right here. She's got it. Cuts the lead to 6. Oh no, Gary. Oh no. Oh, that's who you need on the floor. Lexi Polly, your point guard, comes in. And checking out is Kaylin Silva. And she hits them both. It's a 5-point game. Here comes the full court pressure. Nice job. Where's the steal? Stickle can't get the conversion. And away with it comes Batts, and Batts is just getting, now it's getting really chippy. Woo! Batts will she go to the line? Yes, she will. 15 fouls, Batts will shoot 2. A 6-0 run by these North Oldham Lady Mustangs, and them right in the thick of it with a minute 50 to go. Minute 51. Batts sitting on 7 points, make it 8. Aubrey Batts averages 13.4 a game, season high 22 at Henry County last week, or 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago. She hits another 9 points for Batts. 12 for Lexi Polly, the freshman for Oldham County. And is it too soon to be thinking 3s only? Oh, Grayson Lure saves it. Goes down the lane, but she gets it taken away by Batts. Batts gets near half court, pushes off with the right hand, no call. Cross court to Newcomb. That was Newcomb now with a strong move. Can't get it to go, and she just smacks it out of bounds.
Well, neither team right now can put one in the hole.
Couple free throws here, couple free throws there, and Lady Mustangs need a 3. You put pressure on out here, or just stay back, Gary?
You know, I'm not sure how Coach plays it. You know, he practices with them every day, but I think that's Newcomb's 5th again.
Oh, she knocked it out of bounds.
Oh.
No call. Yeah. Inbounds it goes. Seeley, she's trapped. Can't move your pivot foot. That knocked out of bounds off of Polly. Lexi Polly, last to touch it. Possession to North Oldham. In comes Rosario, and Newcomb takes a seat. And here comes Seeley, hands it off to Grayson Lures. Lures goes left, spins to the right, to the elbow. Out it comes. That was Stickle. Stickle peels back, drives, tries to go cross court, and knocked out of bounds by Haley Wood. 50 seconds to go. 50.3. Myers gets it in, Lures 3, can't get it to go. Rebound Batts, stripped from behind, but knocked out of bounds by Seeley. Kinley Seeley. Last to touch it, the 8th grader. Inbounds it goes to Wood, and they call a jump ball, held ball, possession arrow to the Mustangs. They still got a shot, Gary.
I think you take it to the hole. I don't think North has any confidence in their outside shot right now. And,
we'll see if they can hit one or two when we return. Under a minute to play here. Oldham County up 7 on their rivals. Stay with us on Glycod.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville. You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to Goshen, Kentucky, North Oldham High School. Alongside Gary Forrest, I'm Paul Najar. And Gary, North facing a 7-point deficit, 43.1, not insurmountable.
No, not really. I'm a big proponent. If you've not shot it well, drive it. 2 out of 3 things happen are good. You score, you get fouled.
And that inbounds play off the hands of Myers.
But if you turn it over, it's not good.
And Polly gets the steal. She's just going to dribble out there, and she gets hacked. She gets hacked on the arm by Finley Pershaw.
Her third.
It's her third, and Polly will go to the line for 2. Season high 22 points versus Valley back in early December. Second for the Colonels with 15 threes. Polly hits it. And another one. Confident stroke there from Polly. Gives her team a 9-point lead. Quick 3 off glass, no good for Seeley. The rebound put back by Kress, no good. And out of play off of Lexi Polly. Possession for the Lady Mustangs. And that 3 from Stickle, no good. And here come the Lady Colonels. He's trying to salt this one away, but Aubrey Batts fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Leads the Colonels with 28 three-pointers, has hit 1 tonight. Correct? Just 1?
Aubrey Batts on the line, shooting 2.
From our vantage point, even with your 6'7" stature, Gary, it's hard to see over this standing students section as Batts hits the first of 2.
Well, we're very fortunate we've got the cameras, or even with my size, I got tired of trying to look over all these kids standing up. And, for most of them, they're not even watching the game. It's a social thing.
It is. Batts gets called for the foul, and when you're up 10, with just seconds to go, the easiest way to let a team come back is to foul them. Can't go after that one. Not that way. Grayson Lures to the line for 2. And a little line drive there. Maybe her legs not as into the shot as they needed to be. She gets the second one to go. 7 points for Lures as we wind down this one. 49-40 will be our final. It's the Oldham County Lady Colonels improving to 7-8 on the season. North Oldham falling to 2-17. A 9-point win for the visitors. When we return, we'll have a final look at the stats and our most outstanding players of the game. Stay with us on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management. Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Myers for the North Oldham Mustangs, 2 well-deserving players of the game. The players of the game brought to you by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184. We are going to take another break. When we come back, we'll have a preview of the boys' games, a quick preview, and then we'll have interviews with both boys' coaches when we return. You won't want to miss it. David Levitch, Chris Renner, two very good ones, folks, as we preview tonight's boys' game, North Oldham and Oldham County. Stay with us on Glycod.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
Check it.
Need a better battery? Get an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Should have had an Interstate.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to North Oldham High School. We had a chat with both of the boys' head coaches, Chris Renner, first from Oldham County, the visiting team tonight. We'll have a chance to hear. You'll take a listen to what Chris Renner, over 700 victories in his career, what he has to say about tonight's game. Here's Chris Renner.
Our Oldham County interview with Oldham County head coach Chris Renner. Your first taste of this rivalry against North Oldham at North Oldham. It's an all-important district game, Chris, and you guys are playing really good basketball right now.
Yeah, it's been a big, last 7 days. You know, we had South Oldham last Friday, had Ballard on Tuesday, and then here we come playing North, another big district game. So, we're growing up quickly. We're getting better, and hopefully we can play well tonight.
And a big win at Ballard, as you mentioned. But when you take these big wins, there are moments for these young guys. What moments were you taking as coaching points to improve and add to with your guys in practice leading up to this game?
Well, the good thing is I saw some really great leadership out of Henry Markham and Nolan Leche the other night. We made enough mistakes in the Ballard game to lose it, and we made enough good plays to win the game. And so the confidence that our guys got from that was really good. North presents a little different problem than Ballard did. We're going to have to really communicate tonight. We're going to have to play with exceptional effort. And the big thing for us recently is we've been scoring. And when we can score, that's allowed us to stay in games.
When you talk about a game like that Ballard game, where the atmosphere, that was a tournament game. That type of nobody's. You know what it's like. 7-point lead, you got to come back right away. If you're down 7, if you're down 9, you gained a lot of experience in that. Did the kids feel it too?
Yeah, we were playing really well with them, and then we got down 11, I think, late in the third quarter, and that's been a point this year when we've kind of folded, but that was kind of before we got everybody healthy and all our pieces together. So the fact that they were able to be resilient and fight through that and play with a fearless mindset really allowed us to get ourselves back in the game, and when you're in the game, then you got a chance to win. And so, like I say, now we got our sights set for a big district game that still means something right now.
And how do you keep the guys for a big rivalry game like this? They know each other so well. How do you keep them in check? Not too high, not too low?
Well, this rivalry stuff in Oldham County is a new thing to me. I'm still trying to figure it out a little bit in terms of, how important it is to them, in terms of whether it's north, south, to me, it doesn't matter who the opponent is. It's a district opponent. So when I'm really trying to prepare for these games, it's just like I was preparing for a district game, at Ballard versus Eastern or Christian Academy or Wagner, whoever it was. And so that's the goal is, but, I do get it. With them living here in these rivalries, it is something that's important to them.
Enjoy it tonight. Chris Renner, head coach, Oldham County Colonels. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be back with more of our pregame broadcast. Stay with us on Glycod.
That was head coach Chris Renner of the visiting Oldham County Colonels, and what a game they played on his homecoming, where he won over 600 games in his career at Ballard High School Tuesday night. We had that one. I was fortunate enough to have the game call of that one as well as we do tonight. We're going to take a break here, folks. When we return, we'll hear homeside coach. That is David Levitch from the North Oldham Mustangs. Stay with us when we come back. David Levitch's pregame interview, right here on Glycod.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Waterson Trail in Louisville.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
All right. Welcome back, Glycod pregame. We are with head coach David Levitch of the North Oldham Mustangs. And David, rivalry week, and you're seeing your team develop before your eyes in a way that a lot of people weren't expecting. How about the progress and the process that has gotten you here to this point so far with the Mustangs?
Yeah, I mean, we're a super young team. We also didn't have a lot of experience coming into this year. We only have 2 seniors. They played last year, but our center transferred here, so our leading scorer is a freshman who played a little varsity last year, not much. Our other starter, Tommy Gregg, he barely played JV last year. He was towards the end of the year. That's how much better he's gotten as a sophomore. So. Our super inexperienced team. We've won some games we maybe shouldn't have won, like teams like Adair County, Mid-State Tournament. We've also lost to teams we shouldn't have lost to. But the last 5 or 6 games, we've gotten a lot better, and we've gotten in a good rhythm with practice and games instead of Christmas tournaments. So we've gotten in a good rhythm in the last couple games, and they're starting to pick up on things.
And with that regard, you're moving towards February. You're moving towards that stretch of, hey, we're playing for a prize here. How's the team responded, and what more can you get out of them? What more do you want to see?
Yeah, we still do a lot of things that inexperienced teams do. We've had games with 20 turnovers where a team does impress. So if we can just take care of the ball, our bench needs to develop a little bit more too. We need a couple more guys to really. I mean, right now we're only playing 7 guys, so it would be nice to get to 8 or 9 if we can for the tournament run. But I mean, the game tonight is obviously the most important game, and then obviously next week when we play South Oldham, these are the 2 games that you have to win, or especially in a 3-team district, because you do not want to play in that first game, and we haven't played in it the last 3 years, so it's super important for these next 2 games.
And now we switch to the opponent, coach on the other sideline that well, 700 plus wins in his career, and his team is coming on right now. 5 out of 6 wins, 5 out of the last 6, and really playing. They played Tuesday at Ballard as well as they could.
Yeah, they played. I watched that whole game. They played very good. I don't really know how. I mean, I know they had some injuries to start the year. How they were 2-10, because you watch them on film, you're like, this team's definitely better than what their record is. And these rivalry games too. It doesn't matter. From year to year, if one team's way better than the other, always close. I guess the amount of people and the hype for the game. So, I mean, yeah, we have to come in here tonight, and we're going to have to play one of our best games of the year to beat them, because they're coming in red hot. I think they've won 4 out of their last 5, and the only loss was to South Oldham. And honestly, in the South Oldham game, if they didn't start off bad, they would have been a lot closer, because they basically played a 7-point game the whole game. They just could never get over the hump. But they're super young too. Their leading scorer is an 8th grader, so. They have the same excuses as we do, so it's an even tilt.
Fantastic. Good luck tonight, David.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll be back with more in a pregame. Stay with us on Glycod.
Get ready to host the Colonels. Two fine coaches, Gary Forrest, and you know what this rivalry means. Inside look tonight's game presented by Blinds Direct. Looking for the best in home decor at Blinds Direct. They offer custom blinds, wallpaper, and more. Proudly serving Louisville for over 30 years. Visit blindsdirect.com for the area's best selection. Let's have an inside look by Blinds Direct for Oldham County, the visitors.
Well, Oldham in a rebuild year, just starting to get some traction here in the middle of the season. So it's how they're going to play against a team in the county. They had game number 1 last week against South. I thought they showed themselves very well. So that's got to help them coming into this game.
Winners of 5 of their last 6 and winners of 5 straight now. Inside look by Blinds Direct for the North Oldham Mustangs.
Well, for North Oldham, one of the things people don't realize, they too have a rebuilding year. They had 3 kids last year graduate that averaged in the upper double figures. But they come back strong, and they're headed by a young freshman point guard. And then the rest of them have followed suit. They played a tremendous early schedule that I think toughened them up from the beginning.
I think you had 11 seasons of coaching against North Oldham. Do you remember your record?
No, not really.
What was the most important thing to you about this specific game, North Oldham, Oldham County?
Well, it was a district game, so we always talked about those being magnet. You know, the fact that, for us to be successful, we got to get out of the district, go the region, go the state, and it starts with success against your district rivals, and North being one of those.
Did you ever do something early in the season just to say, now we're going to change that if we see them again in the postseason?
Oh gosh, if any coach tells you that they haven't, they're not telling the truth. Most certainly, there are a lot of lost nights of sleep when you say, why did we do that, or why didn't I see this coming? So yeah, most certainly.
Interesting stuff. Inside look brought to you by Blinds Direct. Looking for the best in-home decor at Blinds Direct. They offer custom blinds, wallpaper, and more. Proudly serving Louisville for over 30 years. Visit blindsdirect.com for the area's best selection. What a treat it was to speak with both those coaches and the girls' coaches and to get them in our pregame broadcast. So, we have got District 29 matchup. We hear that the starting lineups are about to be called, so we want to let you know that our starting lineups are brought to you by Mortensen Family Dental. A healthy smile means a healthier you. Visit mortensendental.com to locate an office near you. For the North Oldham Mustangs, for Oldham County Colonels, it's number 3, Nolan Leche. Number 4, Jeremy Harmon. Harmon, leading scorer at 13 points, or 11, now 12.3 points per game. At guard, number 5'7" junior Will Hinkle. At forward, number 23, 6'6" senior Henry Markham. And at forward, number 33, the 8th grader. He's actually number 34. The 8th grader. He's 6'2", but he looks bigger than that, Gary. Ty Bryant. And your Mortensen Family Dental starting lineups for the North Oldham Mustangs. I've got him here somewhere. There we go. At guard, at guard, number 11, 6'3" senior, a 6-foot senior. Number 11, Brooks Cargold. Also at guard, a 5'8" freshman, leading scorer, 16.2 a game, Austin Sears. He wears number 2. At guard, number 10, a 6'2" senior, and he was the Oldham County Glide Pod Football Player of the Year, Gray Schmidl. What an outstanding wide receiver Schmidl was for North Oldham.
unbelievable games all year by him on the football field.
And forward, number 13, a 6'4" sophomore, Tommy Gregg. And the starting center, number 15, the 6'5" junior, the all-Glycod selection at quarterback. An outstanding quarterback he was all year for his North Oldham Mustangs. The 6'5", Cullen, Daniels, Schmidl, Gregg, and Cargold, and Sears for head coach David Levitch. The noise loud, all black for Oldham County with the blue letters and the white trim. All white for the home Mustangs with the green letters and numbers and trim. Jump ball, and that is won by Henry Markham. There's Harmon to Hinkle, and there's Leche against the 2-3 zone. Hinkle drives, stops, down low to Markham. He lays it up and good. Henry Markham gets too early.
Well, if Markham will stay inside, it'll be a good night for OC.
And he stayed inside quite a bit against Ballard Tuesday night. Good drive baseline. Kicks it out. There's Schmidl, his three. Got it. Schmidl had, in his final regular season game against Oldham County, 4 receiving touchdowns, and I believe he had the interception to end the game in an incredible 42-35 win. I might have had 5 touchdowns, my memory serves, but he hits the opening 3 for the Mustangs. They drop back and he gets a deflection. There's Leche, high right. Bryant yet to touch it. Harmon gets it to Hinkle. Hinkle inside to Bryant, kicks it to Leche on the left side. He drives, stops, tries to kick out front. Hinkle gets it. Pressure all over the court by the Mustangs, and almost a foul called on Sears, but that was Gray Schmidl.
Well, what you got North, they're starting out in a 2-3, then they're matching off the first pass. So if Oldham goes to a 1-3-1, they sort of match the 1-3-1.
And now, that looks like straight 2-3 out of the inbounds, and there, stripped was Markham.
You see, Markham didn't go up strong. I've seen him go up and just flush that. You can't play soft in this game.
Brooks Cargold out by midcourt, hounded by Jeremy Harmon. Cargold pulls back by the logo at midcourt.
Oldham straight man-to-man right now.
There is the big man. That was Gregg. And another 3 attempt from the corner by Sears. He can't get it out of bounds off of Oldham County.
Well, once again, you've got to be strong on that weak side.
Good defense from both teams. You're earning your baskets tonight.
Very much so. Yeah, this way it should be in a big district game.
Daniels leads Gregg, but too far off of Gregg's hand, out of bounds. Goes over to the Colonels. The Oldham County student section right in front of us, standing up, making it difficult for us to see.
Well, it's a great social hour there. We're watching 2 of them here throw popcorn at one another.
And inside for the alley-oop. Markham can't convert. Oh, great screen by Ty Bryant.
See, it was there too.
Oh, that's a set that goes way back to the Scott Davenport days at Ballard High School that Chris Renner adopted. I can still see Kenneth Martin in the '88 tournament slamming it, 3 or 4 times against, is it Clay County? And Richie Farmer. Markham with a rebound there. Corner to Hinkle. Hinkle. There are gaps in this 2-3 semi-matchup.
Very much so. And if you go high-low, the middle is open.
And they go high-low, the low pass on the bounce pass. Good bounce pass by Hinkle. Good decision, but knocked out of play by the great hands of Cullen Daniels.
The way that Markham jumps, if they go into the middle and take one step to the basket, and if the defender steps up, they just drop the ball inside the Markham. He has to finish it from 2 feet.
Ty Bryant hands it off to Jeremy Harmon. Colin Daniels says, get that shot out of here. Into the corner. This time Harmon fakes. He gets fouled, but no call. Harmon on the deck, and it's a held ball. Possession, North Oldham. I mean, Colin Daniels came across Harmon's arms. Woo! Yikes, almost tackled him. Schmidl and Daniels were one of the most prolific quarterback-wide receiver combinations in the state of Kentucky. Schmidl. There's Sears. Cross court. Cargold is 3. Got it.
Cargo for another 3.
Leche hands it off to Harmon. It's a 4-point lead. Bryant from the elbow, and he just threw it up there. Might have been hindered there.
Yeah, I think they got a little piece of it. Bryant's going to have to get that strong lift, get the defender off their feet, as everybody's trying to block shots in this game.
Got to know where he is. Craig hands it off to Cargold. Cargold, the senior, averages 11.7. Down low to Daniels. Back to Cargold. His 3 in and out. Rebound Leche. Leche. Oh, stutter dribble inside. There's Markham. And Markham gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
His first team's second.
It's his first team's second. No fouls yet on Oldham County. Markham to shoot 2. And that one's short.
Watch Markham's hands. If he follows through, he makes it. That time he stopped as the ball left his hand. He didn't follow through.
There it is.
There, it's pretty.
And off center, rebound came down to the hands of Sears, the 5'8" freshman averaging 16.2 a game. And he's
Sears yet to shoot, so you count on that.
There it was Schmidl's 3. Keitlinger is in. He wears number 1, and there is Leche down the lane.
Everything that Leche scores is a plus for Oldham. Not usually a big scorer. He's more of a setup guy and a defender.
Brooks Keitlinger, excellent wide receiver at Oldham County as well.
Keitlinger the same way. Give me defense and rebound.
And there's another 3 from Schmidl.
Right now, Schmidl has stepped up, much like Miles last week, with the football player leading the way.
Yes. Jeremy Harmon to Leche, inside to Keitlinger, too tall for Keitlinger. Cargould finds Greg. Greg was trapped there in this zone half-court trap. Sears 3 off the mark, rebound Markham. And Harmon up ahead quickly, and sniffing that one out was Schmidl, but Bryant gets it. Leche to Keitlinger, Bryant right corner, he drives baseline, knocked out of bounds. Great action here, but short on scoring because these defenses are all over
Well,
it.
you got both teams feeling one another out, and a little tight, big game. Cargill showing the experience from football over to basketball, just a good athlete.
Number 4, Oakland Shearer in for the Mustangs. Keitlinger goes up high to get that inbounds pass. Hands it off to Leche. Leche pounded there. Great defense by Gashul. Sol. And Harmon can't get the rim there.
Well, Harmon should have passed it. He would have got it back. He was off balance when the guy hit him the first time, no call. And still just playing on through it. I think he was determined he was going to shoot it.
Cargould. And there's the travel.
Unforced turnover. You'll see those in a game like this.
Yeah. Harmon to Leche.
High post middle still wide open.
And that's where you get the relief. You got to get it to the high post so he can turn and put pressure on the back line there. And that is a fight on the floor. Harmon comes away with it. Markham, Leche up top. Markham goes in and he gets fouled in the air. He was not shooting. He was passing to Bryant.
Foul number 12,
Soul.
Team third.
First foul, team third. Soul averages 2.7. Shearer still in game. He's number 4. Oh, Leche loses it. Picked up there by Sears. Up ahead to Cargould. Cargould fakes. Dribbles left baseline. The 12-footer is good. 7-point lead. Bryant fakes. Now redirects.
Got to move the ball. Getting stuck on that left-hand side.
Yeah, they are. There you go. Get it into Markham. Markham's jumper, no good. He fell away. Needs to follow that one straight up and down. And the fade on that one. Down 7. Good D from Harmon on Cargould, but he finds his release valve. Daniels, 10 seconds. Cargould wants a screen, goes right, kicks it corner. The 3 there, and got it. Oakland Shearer. And it's a 10-point lead at the end of the first quarter. North Oldham with all the momentum. We'll be back second quarter straight ahead when we return. Look at that. And another 3. The third 3 to finish the quarter for the Mustangs. We'll be back second quarter straight ahead on Glycod.
Blind direct, not just blind. Blind direct, not just blind.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-16.
Alongside coach and legend Gary Forrest, I'm Paul Najar, and North forcing turnovers. Again, back-to-back possessions for Oldham County. Turnovers.
4 of them just starting the second quarter, Both teams a little tight. I would say Oldham's wound a little tighter right now.
And here's Oldham County towing 2-1 three-quarter court press. That 3 from Shearer, no good, but the long rebound stays. Daniels inside, kicks it out to Schmidl. Schmidl drives. And now Cargould. He's running this show. Schmidl, high left against man pressure. Oh, Daniels, what a great look inside. Terrific slip screen from Daniels on the weak side. And a great pass from Schmidl.
Well, Schmidl kept his head up, for a guy that's scoring early. You would think maybe he was looking to shoot.
Another turnover, a good look from Markham, but the quick hands of Daniels inside.
5 turnovers for the Colonels.
Colin Daniels threw for over 2,100 yards.
Now, wasn't he at Ballard? Not Ballard, but Cal.
He was at Daniels, and he gets the layup, and he transferred in, yes. And now a 14-point lead. Will we stay here? Is it full or? It is full, so we'll take a break when we return. Second quarter, more to come on Glycod.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to North Oldham in the heart of Goshen. The Mustangs up 14 on Oldham County, visiting Oldham County alongside legendary Oldham County coach Gary Forrest. I'm Paul Najar. Gary, we were talking off air. Oldham County needs to reverse that ball on offense.
They're really stuck on one side against the 2-3 and not showing a lot of patience. Sometimes you have to do that. Oldham has only gotten off 6 shots as opposed to North 13. And a lot of that is because Oldham's made 5 turnovers already.
Harmon to Leche. Leche got to reconnect, peels back, goes into the lane. His runner, no good. Markham is taking a rest right now as Daniels clears the deck with that rebound. And into the front court. That's Sears. Sears goes left. Leaning jumper. He was fading left. No good. And Harmon stepped out of bounds. Nothing going right here for the Colonels.
Well, it's turnover number 6 for the Colonels. Just an unfortunate thing. And not really forced by the defense.
Schmidl kicks it out front. Up top is Daniels. Daniels looks to Schmidl. Schmidl stopped his cut. Harmon hesitates. One-handed runner, Jeremy Harmon, gets the 6th point now for Oldham County.
Only basket number 3 for the Colonels here midway in the second quarter.
Half-court trap, and David Levitch called it, and he said, I'm going to call this 30-second timeout. And head coach is pointing at his team. He said, you know it's coming. We've got to run what we've got to run. What do you run against that half-court type of trap?
Well, first of all, you don't get in a hurry to get across. You make sure that your guys are set. You have someone from the middle flashing to the ball.
And where do you want your ball handler, your point guard? Do you want him on the side against the half-court trap, or do you want him up the middle?
You don't want him on the side for the simple fact that the sideline is used like an extra defender. And so you keep him sort of centered, and that makes the defense have to cover more ground.
And when you have that man in the middle, and he doesn't have to be at the free throw line, even the top of the key, if he's between the top of the key and half court, he can also set a screen for that ball handler.
He can, but you probably don't want that because you bring another defender into play.
Exactly. And here is that 1-2-2 or 2-2-1 half court trap. They kick it right side. Schmidl, 3 is long. Daniels knocks it out of play. He went over the top of Keitlinger, knocked it out of bounds. I'd like to see Hinkle get involved. He's got a good shot. Both he and Harmon played exceptional basketball against Ballard. Just calm and steady. They didn't turn it over. That fourth quarter, they were down 11 at the end of the third, or late in the third, and ended up big comeback to win it. Ty Bryant can't get that one to go from about 24.
Well, with the nucleus you have on the floor right now, Oldham needs to get some points out of Bryant.
Oh, big screen there by Greg. No call.
You look out there and you say, who's going to score for him? Because Sears is going to bust open for North.
There's Greg.
He's a volume shooter.
Greg getting a little push with his elbow, but he leans and shoots over Harmon. No good. Daniels, power rebound and finish.
Holy moly. Daniels was a man then. He just went and got it.
Oh, and a backcourt call as Bryant was in the backcourt in the air as he caught the ball, moved to the front court.
Well,
that's a no-no.
You can't blame that one on Bryant. It's his teammate who passed it to him. He got to wait till his teammate's there.
What I'll blame on Bryant is you get across half court, period. You don't look for the ball. You sprint to half court. And there's Schmidl. And there is a 17-point lead. Coach Chris Renner just turned around and sat down for that one. Leche inside, blocked by Gregg, picked up by Daniels. Daniels looking for an outlet, and they've got to hustle. Sears into the front court. He fakes, kicks it right corner. Schmidl 3. Schmidl was on fire, but no go. There's Gregg. He was getting really aggressive these last couple of possessions, and he earned that one.
Well, the old momentum was flowing, and the juices were rolling, and they got him on that one. You know, right now, North just out-physicaling the Colonels.
Yes. Right side. That was Kai Bowen Jr., or he's a junior. He's number 12, a guard, and there's another turnover. Number 7?
Number 8.
Number 8 for the Colonels. Markham back in. He's anchoring this 2-2-1 three-quarter court pressure. 3 small guards in Harmon, Hinkle, and that 3, no good from Soule.
Going with a freshman point guard.
There's Hinkle, left side, 3, got it. Hinkle, Will Hinkle, just a junior. Saw him a couple years ago as a freshman in this game, drain some threes.
Diamond press, just try to up the tempo a little bit. North doing a very good job, didn't have anything good.
And strong take to the rack. Like seeing that from Brooks Cargold. A few empty possessions from his squad.
Well, the great thing about it was, you know, even I thought he might have questioned maybe his last shot, so what's he do? He takes it to the rack. Let's get the high percentage shot.
That's a senior. 11.7 points a game, 44% field goal shooter, 83% from the line.
Well, they shoot 75% as a team. So you don't want to put them on the line.
That's rare for a high school squad.
Well,
you know it.
Coach Levitz has always done those things. You know, they shoot good percentages. They keep turnovers to a minimum. You know, they're like an experienced team that doesn't beat themselves.
Cargold 1 of 2 there, and the lead is 15. Largest lead was 17 at 23-6. Bryant in the lane, and he is fouled by both players. I don't know which one.
Well,
it was either 12 or 2.
Take your pick.
Sears. You'd like to see Bryant take that maybe into the lane a little more.
You know,
he's got some big
What
space.
I haven't seen out of Bryant at this early stage is to catch it, one big head fake, one hard dribble. You know, he's a catch it, lift, and shoot. And a lot of times you can lay back off of him and still get a piece of the ball.
Through 3 quarters of the Ballard game, and now in this one also, when he gets the ball and he's open, or sort of, and he misses both, I see him looking for defenders when he doesn't really need to, and that delays his opportunity. Good tip by Bryant, though. On the defense, can they get the steal? Yes, they can.
Well,
Bryant with the heads-up tip and deflection.
Turnover number 5 for North. So, you know, still with the big lead, but Colonels need to start finding ways to chip away, much like they did against Ballard.
Oh, steal from Sears, and he uses his body to get fouled.
Yeah, Sears set him up with a crossover and
Kai Bowen, Kai Bowen, the freshman.
Well, it showed the inexperience there. Turnover number 9. You can't have those.
Sears, the freshman, 88% free throw shooter, season high 28 points against Graves County at Henry County. Said 3 20-point games this season, and now has 2 for the night.
It's not bad for a freshman.
Just 2 points so far. Markham, there you go. High right. Bryant 3, no good. But Hinkle, he battles for the board. He gets it to Bryant. Bryant loses it, gets it back. Out to Hinkle 3, no good. Fight for the rebound. Markham knocks it out. Out of bounds. Mustang ball. North Oldham, Cargould against this 2-2-1 pressure. Kick it up ahead.
See, they're very wily for a rebuilding sort of team. They take their time, get what they want.
Nice hang by Sears. He let his defender Markham go by, gets the foul. He'll go to the line for 2 more.
See, Sears is a nice scorer, and he hasn't done that as of yet. And a lot of players, particularly as young as he is, would get a little antsy and start jacking it up. He's done a great job letting the game come to him.
There's a calmness about that freshman that is rare for a 5'8" player.
Well, that's what you want
5'8"
out of your point guard. That's what you want. They had another one like him a few years back.
Yeah,
who started as
starter.
Started as an 8th grader, and he's cut from the same cloth.
I like Cargould taking most of the pressure though, at the point. Bowen from 25, and that gives Oldham County a lift. They were down 19. And right back down goes Daniels with a flush.
Well, doesn't do you any good if you don't come back down the floor and defend.
Bowen has to find Harmon way up high, near midcourt, middle of the court, right side. Hinkle down to Markham. Markham drives lane. Too long off glass.
Well,
there's Harmon, his floater. His shot is improved tremendously. Jeremy Harmon, the 6-foot junior. Right side Sears, calm, cool, collected, no good on the 3. 16-point lead. Trying to cut into that 16-point lead. The Colonels. Leche in the post. Oh, Bowen had an opportunity, takes a Euro step, loses it up in the air. Markham's fouled on the follow-up. Schmidl with a foul, his second, team third. Pretty clean game so far, Gary.
Well, it is. Oldham has just started off a little tentative, and South wasn't, and there's your difference in between.
Markham with the free throw. And Withrow checks in. Number 10, Matt Withrow.
Another one of those
Another
youngsters.
8th grader.
Yeah.
He saw his first action late in the 3rd quarter at Ballard.
His 2 brothers played for me years ago. One of them might be his dad by now.
Hey, there you go. Strong to the hoop, but to the corner it goes. Gasol. Gasol with a 3.
Everybody makes now.
And against this zone, Withrow gets it to the wing. To Hinkle. Comes up top. Harmon, his 3. Oh, pure strength. He was so slight of stature. It was tough for him to battle some of these bigger sides. Great job. Harmon, 5 of his team's last 7. And out of bounds, that one-handed pass goes awry. 1.5 to go. Down 14. They'd been down 19 just about 2.5 minutes ago for the Colonels. Shearer checks in for Schmidl. 1.5, Leche gets it in. And that long-range shot just short from Markham. That's the end of the first half. North Oldham up 33-19. We'll be back with our halftime programming. Stay with us on Glycod.
Don't forget to get the hot, warm.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent. You've got this.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Oldham County Solid Waste Management. Find out how to recycle or dispose of any item with Waste Wizard at oldhamcountyky.gov under Solid Waste Management.
Welcome back to North Oldham High School, where the Mustangs are enjoying a 14-point lead over rival guest Oldham County. I want to remind everyone this broadcast is authorized by North Oldham High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. We thank you for watching. For the latest updates on all things high school athletics, including continuous score updates, visit glycod.com. We really enjoy what we do and appreciate your support. And now for our halftime, our ticker. Tonight's scoreboard is presented by Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions. Clarity for your financial future. So you see the ticker going there. And Gary, the first half, your impressions overall?
Well, North played like the experienced team. They came out with a mission from the very beginning and kind of hit Oldham in the mouth, if you will, and Oldham took a step back. You know, I don't know if it's just youth and inexperience. A lot of these guys hadn't played in this district type of magnitude, and they were stunned for most of the first quarter.
I'm impressed with what Cargould and Sears have done in the backcourt. The first quarter and a half, it just seems like the backcourt of Oldham County just couldn't find the right calmness or pace that they needed to run.
Well, it wasn't only the backcourt. The inside play was just sort of non-existent. I just really thought that, Thomas came out. I've seen him play 5 times this year. It's the most aggressive I've seen him play. And, he played there for a bit like, this is my inside play.
Tommy Gregg, you mean? Yeah, Tom Gregg, or because Gregg was he was strong inside, but it's just what you were saying with Markham and his opportunities inside. He had one early, but couldn't convert after that.
For Markham and the Colonels to be successful, Markham's got to have, in a game like this, double figures, because what they did, they basically said, we're going to go to Markham, and we're going to make them have to stop him. And I don't know as much as it was they stopped him or after he scored a couple of buckets, he kind of disappeared.
Yeah, he had a couple of
he floats
tough
out.
Angles, yeah.
He has a habit of floating out a little bit, and I don't think there's a person on North's team that can guard him in the paint.
Well, Daniels has had one heck of a first half for North Oldham. Colin Daniels, the outstanding quarterback for the North Oldham Mustangs, as well as the outstanding wide receiver. The Glycod quarterback in Oldham County, quarterback of the year, Daniels, and the Glycod player of the year in football was Gray Schmidl. Just exceptional first halves from both of them.
What do those two kids have in common? They're football players, they're aggressive by nature, and that showed the first half.
Indeed it did. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. Set you up for second half. Stay with us on Glycod.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life. Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Tonight's halftime stats brought to you by German American Bank. Support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more info. 9 points for Gray Schmidl, leading the Mustangs as he interbounds the ball to Gargould to start the second half. And 7 points for Harmon, Jeremy Harmon, leading Oldham County. And they come out in that 1-3-1 half-court zone trap to the Colonels, and that's making the Mustangs adjust.
Well, they put the big on top, right? Make them shoot over him.
And there is the rebound to Markham.
Yeah. Air ball.
Schmidl all over Leche. Leche peels back, kicks it left to Bryant. Right side to Hinkle. Leche. Harmon. Hinkle drives the lane, looks, kicks out. Leche, Harmon corner, inside to Markham. One-on-one against Daniels. He turns. That little baby hook can't go. Daniels rips that rebound.
Well, instead of Daniels changing his shot, or Markham, excuse me, he needs to make the defender move.
1-3-1 half-court trap. Cargould trying to attack that angle. He goes opposite to Sears. Sears back to Cargould. Cargould fakes, drives left. Nice bounce pass down to Gregg. Tommy Gregg, Cargould 3. Got it. Inside out, right, left. You love that, Gary, as a coach, don't you?
Certainly. You know, they showed patience, made the defense move, found the seam.
A touch pass by Bryant right into the hands of Daniels. Turnover number 9. Is that right?
That's right.
Boy, the empty possessions really stacking up and hurting the Colonels tonight. Daniels down low. He goes with that left hand. Little push shot from the left. Good left hand from Daniels.
2 for 3 for North starting out this half.
Bryant kicks it. Harmon. Harmon out to Hinkle. Bryant pounded there by Tommy Gregg. They try to get it into Leche. Daniels knocks him to the floor. No call. Leche inside, spins, puts it up. Couldn't get it above the rim. Got to get it 10 and 3, about 10 feet and 10 inches above the rim, right? You got to get it over the rim.
You know, Colonel's got to get something out of Hinkle. They've really done a good job of nullifying him.
Here's Hinkle on the rebound. He's coming up quick. He kicks it right side. Harmon, 3, got it. Could that be the spark? Mustangs' largest lead has been 19 on 3 occasions. Now back to 16 at 38-22. Hinkle against Cargould. Cargould moves right. Looks, jumps right up over Bryant. The jumper no good. I'd like to see Bryant get involved. He's been very passive. He sets up from 35 sometimes. Don't need to do that unless you're going to shoot it once. He's done it about 4 or 5 times. There's Hinkle, right corner. His 3, no good. War for the rebound comes down to Daniels. And he finds the rebound and a timeout. Mustangs, so we'll take a timeout as well. 16-point lead for North Oldham. Full timeout back in 60. Stay with us on Glycod.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash. Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back. North Oldham High School up 16 on Oldham County. Just dominating the second and third quarters. Actually, from the beginning, about midway through the first quarter, they started to get hot. Tommy Gregg fakes, pops from the free throw line, no good. Rebound to Markham. Here comes Leche. Markham. Bryant, now he pulls up and takes that shot. Oh, it was dead on, too. Just missed.
Well, what you're seeing on shots for Oldham, 1 and out. Yeah. Hardly ever is there a second shot followed.
That's Colin Daniels down low for the Mustangs. Tommy Gregg 3, short. Markham there for the rebound. Team settling for jumpers these last few possessions, and Jeremy Harmon thought he saw something there and had to pull it back. Double dribble for Harmon. But what do they call that now? They don't call it a double dribble anymore, do they? It's a double dribble. You put 2 hands on the ball. It's
I still dribble. Call it a double, so I don't know what else anybody else.
Sears, who looks to be a fine young player as a freshman. He and Bryant look to have some battles in the next 4 years. Oh, almost a steal by Leche. But calm, cool, collected, Sears 3.
And then he makes you pay for it.
Again, a 19-point lead for the Mustangs. Oldham, tough to find him. But there you go. Just go to the basket. Don't go sideways. That's what we were talking about off air when you get to that high post. But there's 3 from Harmon. His shot off. Long rebound comes out. It was picked up by Schmidl, and here come the Mustangs offense. Man, when I'd get the ball at the free throw line on that high post and no one in front of me, you got to attack that basket.
That's not in today's youth mentality.
Sears looking for a screen from Daniels. Got to kick it back out to Cargould. Harmon defending Cargould. Daniels up top. Oh, great slip screen.
Well,
Daniels to Gregg.
Great patience by North.
They spread the floor. They found that slip screen on the backside. Boy, if Markham would just turn, he has a wide open opportunity to go down the lane.
See, he could do that all game long.
Yeah. Sometimes that practice gets so ingrained in you that you forget to look. Schmidl drives, shot no good. Daniels with the putback. The 6'5" Daniels over the 5'7" Hinkle. Will Hinkle finding it tough there inside. He had a box out on him, but Daniels went right over his back. There's Markham going to the basket. Puts it on the deck, though. Loses it. Hinkle picks it up. Out to Leche. Leche, his right. Oh, my. Daniels takes that one. But it's just a block. That's what you got to remember. Keep attacking.
Well, in today's world, sometimes athletes take it personal. It's not personal. You just get them back next time.
Hey, nice block.
Yeah.
That's it.
But a lot of times you see them drop their head.
Good jump there by the 2 guards on Harmon. Leche finds an open Markham. His shot no good. Rebound bounced around. Daniels comes away with it. And the foul called. And that is on Hinkle. Will Hinkle, who averages 8.4 points a game.
Well, once again, Daniels controlling the inside. Even the guards from North come back and get rebounds.
They attack the basket on both ends quite well. Up top, Sears. The left-handed runner rejected by Bryant. Freshman on freshman.
It works both ways, yeah. You just say, hey, good block. I'll get you next time.
Bryant, just what an exceptional fourth quarter. The whole team played at Ballard. To outscore a Ballard team on their court by 12 in the fourth quarter, wow. Oh, Daniels rolls open. Throws it down.
Yeah, that got their attention.
Down low to Keitlinger. He ball fakes. It was out of bounds off of Gasol. And on the replay, watch the slip screen. There is Daniels. Into the lane it goes to Markham. Markham lays it up and good from 4 feet. A 21-point lead, 23-point lead, the largest for North Oldham. Now
Oldham, 3 out of 10 this quarter.
How many turnovers? 3. They had 8 at half.
They've got 3 this half.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get shots when you turn it over.
Cargould just milking the clock, under 25 in this third quarter. Cargould, high post, right, left side. Schmidl, backdoor to Sears. Sears blocked by Bryant again. Here comes Leche, up ahead to Keitlinger. He lays it up and good. 4-3. Can they get one off? They do at the buzzer, no good from Sol. 19-point lead for the Mustangs over the Colonels here at the end of the third. Some great ball movement and patience from the Mustangs in that third quarter. It's a 19-point lead. We'll head to the fourth. Stay with us on Glycod.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
Blind Select, not just blind. Blind Select, not just blind.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to North Oldham High School. Comfortable 19-point lead for the Mustangs. Key for Oldham County, though, just getting a surge here some point in the fourth quarter.
Well, you play for runs, and, you know, they need to get one here because there are no more quarters.
Bryant inside to Markham, mid-post.
Excellent
he spins, moves, can't get it to finish. Daniels rips it down. You know, I would never have guessed that Colin Daniels I called 3 of the North football games this year, including their win over Oldham. Would have never guessed he was that big.
Well,
from the press box.
I've seen him play 5 times this year, and this by far is the best game I've seen him play. Most aggressive.
Rounding into form is this North Oldham team. They're spreading the floor against, there's Markham with the good hands on Cargould, but right to Sears. Sears kicks it back out to Cargould. They're going to run clock and just find opportunities to get a clean open shot. Cargould, that's not what they want. And then Daniels with a foul. Coach David Levitch can't be happy. They had the ball for almost a minute.
Yeah. So he designed that play to burn a minute and shoot an off-balance shot.
Not the way it was supposed to go.
And we have a sub. And who was it that went out?
Cargould went out. Cargould, yes. And Schmidl came in. And there is the 2 on the runner from Leche. Or a Sol came in, I think. Sol and Sears to bring it up against man pressure. Leche, a very good defender. They're running and chasing this man-to-man. They don't want Sears with the ball. Sears gets it near midcourt. He's calling for a screen from Daniels. He gets it. Leche gets the steal. Looks up. Bryant does. There's Leche. He spins in the lane. Gets hit. Back to Bryant. His 3 just short. Rebound. Keitlinger gets it back to Bryant. Bryant kicks one. That one-legged kick. He can't get it to go.
Bryant can't buy one tonight.
A little heavy-legged, maybe. Oh, nice left-handed runner. Sears, 9 points for him. 3 players with double-digit scoring for Oldham County and for North Oldham. There's a turnover. They have Sears with 16-2, Cargould with 11-7, and Tommy Gregg with 9-6. But it's Schmidl tonight. Schmidl adding 9. Well, and then you get Daniels with 14. And there's Sears. Now he's heating up.
Well, once again, he didn't get in a panic when he didn't get his shots the first half. He's waited. He's bided his time. And, you know, that's a sign of a very good player. And he's a freshman.
Markham turns. He was moving on that shot. You'd like to see him go straight up, straight down. Markham can't get it to go. And that lead back to 21. 23, the largest lead of the night for North Oldham.
Markham does the other team a favor when he moves the ball because he takes fouls away from the other team and he makes his shot harder to make. He needs to just shoot through the defender. You know, a lot of kids are that way. They don't want their shot to be blocked, so they move it.
Got to be tougher than that. Sears with the miss on that left-handed runner. Hinkle again against the 2-3 zone. Or the 1-3-1 now. They've got Daniels in the back.
Yeah, they just done a good job of matching up in the middle.
There's the runner from Harmon. Nice job. Jeremy Harmon now with 12 to lead.
Well, Harmon's adjusted his game, that's what I like. He's adjusted what they're giving him. They're crowding him, so he's having to take it off the dribble and shoot the medium range shots.
Inside to Daniels in the paint. He's got a strong left hand, and that hook off glass. Colin Daniels, 16 now. He averages 6.9 and 5.5 boards.
They're shooting a heck of a percentage this half.
Markham gets rid of it. Keitlinger with the reverse, and he hits the one-handed reverse. Brooks Keitlinger.
Both teams shooting it well this half. Unfortunately, if you're Oldham and you're behind, you're not catching up that way.
I mentioned that Keitlinger was a very good wide receiver. I forgot to mention he was also all Glycod wide receiver. How would you like to be Colin Daniels? You throw to Gray Schmidl, and on this all-star team, you'd be throwing to Brooks Keitlinger too. Those guys were good. Really, really good. Schmidl. Underneath, great feed, but can't do much there. 3-second violation on Cargould. He had to catch it, collect it, think about what to do with it. Then he started to dribble it, and that's 3 seconds. Jeremy Harmon. Inside it goes. There's Leche, but he just fallen away. Was short, knocked out of bounds.
Well, Leche, I think, would be better if he just drives it, you know, and makes something happen. You know, when he falls away, he just takes a hard shot and makes it harder.
That's true of any young basketball player. Nice fake from Harmon. He goes into the elbow lane area, and he gets the roll.
See, Harmon's getting everything off that 1 and 2 dribbles.
14 points for Jeremy Harmon. Cuts the North lead to 17. Sears puts it back up to 20.
It's like a clinic right now.
He had 7, now he has 14. In the blink of an eye, he gets the steal. Schmidl finds Sears. He catches it in midair, and he puts it in. Austin Sears now with 16. 9 of his team's last 12 points, or 11 points. Bryant with the fadeaway there from the elbow.
If there's a common ploy this game, way too many fadeaway shots.
Yeah, way too many off balance, moving left, moving right, moving back. Got to attack, and that's the Daniels factor perhaps inside. Right wing is Cargould. Matched up against Hinkle. He gets a screen, and there's Cargould. And he extends the largest lead now, 25 points for the Mustangs. And it's going to be a full timeout, and I'm not sure I want to be on that bench listening to Coach Renner. We're going to take a break, Tim. We'll take a break. Return. Stretch run on Glycod.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Number 24, he has it. Bowen looking against that zone. Just a minute 30 remaining here. Schmidt left side to Withrow, and now back out to Bowen. Ball movement from the Colonels. Left corner. Bowen takes that three from the wing, short, and the rebound. Good attack by Cooper Collins, the sophomore. And he gets it knocked away. That was Schmidt, got it knocked away, and they get it back. They look up ahead to Bowen. Bowen lays it up high off the glass over the quickly closing David Bradley, the 6'5 sophomore. That's Jacoby McRoberts. We got McRoberts and Oakland Shearer in there, along with Bradley. That miss, and the putback from David Bradley. Oh, and there's the steal. McRoberts going to go all the way, lay it up and in. That 27-point lead. And the three to close the game. Got it. Cooper Collins with the last points of the game, a 30-point win. I'm sorry, a 27-point win for the Mustangs over Oldham County, the visiting Colonels. 65-41, sorry, 24-point win for the Colonels. Gary, tough night for the visitors. Great night for this home squad of David Levitch.
Well, one of the things you saw was a complete team tonight. You know, I don't know what was the best, North's defense or their offense, but defensively it was constant pressure. And, you know, a lot of high school teams can't do that. They'll play for a while, but I enjoyed them defensively. You know, they never let up. David's teams are always prepared. You know, I can't say enough. It's not that OCs weren't. It's just that he's got more to deal with right now.
Yeah, he does. And we'll talk about some of the future things that we'll look into for OC and North Oldham, but we'll wrap this game up when we return, including our players of the game later, as well as a recap of the stats when we return. Stay with us on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an interstate battery. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management. Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
Time matters, and when you need a fast and easy car wash, try Clementine's. Family owned and open 24 hours a day. Clementine's is a touchless wash that can make your car look as good as new in as little as 3 minutes. Visit them at Kroger Fuel Center at 2010 Highway 53 in LaGrange. Clementine's, a proud supporter of high school athletics and juiced by Thomas Car Wash.
Blind to wet, not just blind. Blind to wet, not just blind.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to North Oldham High School here in the heart of Goshen. A 65-41 victory for the Mustangs. And alongside legendary Oldham County head coach Gary Forrest, I'm Paul Najar. Gary, I want to remind everyone first that tonight's scoreboard is presented by Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions. Clarity for your financial future. You see that ticker there. And what does Oldham County take from this game?
Well, it's one of those good teaching tools, believe it or not. You know, right now they're hurting. They lost to a district rival. That pretty much locks in the seed for OC. They're going to be the 3 seed because they've lost the 2 other seed games, and it'll be up to the game between North and
South.
Yeah.
So,
which is next Friday,
and that will be an interesting one. I don't know. I don't think I'm on that one. You have that one, won't you?
No,
Chris?
I've got Mayo and maybe Ballard.
Next week.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be good stuff. But for North, what do you take from it here?
Well, I think David pats his kids on the back, says, good job.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, that's this one. Let's take what we learned from this one and move on. They get till 12 o'clock tonight to enjoy it.
They get till midnight tonight to enjoy this one. Hey, a good one for the North side. For OC, you keep finding some things with Harmon's game. I know you enjoyed that, what he brought to the game tonight.
Yeah, Harmon is rounding into being a very solid player. You know, most high school kids, if they're not scoring, they increase their volume of shots. I haven't seen that out of him. If any, he just found another way to score. And that's what good players do. They make adjustments. And for some of the others, you know, you just sit back and you look at this and you listen to what coach tells you. This is what we needed to do to be successful. Think about our game plans. Did we fulfill those? And chances are they didn't.
We'll take a break, come back with some stats, and then after another break, we'll have our most outstanding players of the game. Stay with us. More to come on Glycod.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Are you a parent battling with raising your child in today's fallen world? You're not alone. The Operation Parent Handbook is your beacon of hope with info and guidance on social media, vaping, anxiety, and more. It's a resource that equips you with the guidance and conversation starters you need in your parenting journey. Use discount code KIDS at checkout to get 10% off any handbook. Visit operationparent.org to reclaim your confidence as a parent. Operation Parent, you've got this.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
Check it.
Ooh.
Need a better battery? Get an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Should have had an Interstate.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back to North Oldham High School. Fans Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more info. Final stats, Oldham County, 9 of 19, well, they're 16 of 35 from the field, which is about 43%. They had 15 turnovers, 14 rebounds, whereas the North Oldham Mustangs, a sizzling 24 of 41 from the field.
About 57%.
Yeah, 57%. Only 9 turnovers, so they were +6 on the turnover and +4 on the rebounds with 18. So some hustle stats, some the shooting stats, everything tilted towards the homestanding North Oldham Mustangs. So those are your final stats tonight, brought to you by German American Bank. Support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for more info. Thank you, Gary, for those stats. And we will take our final break. When we come back, we'll have our most outstanding players of the game, brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. Stay with us on Glycod.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
From tools and equipment to tips on finishing your project, see the helpful folks at Crestwood Hardware, your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Built on more than a century of service, Crestwood Hardware offers Oldham County's best and most convenient selection of products for your home, farm, or garden. Visit Crestwood Hardware at 6536 West Highway 22, phone 502-241-8491. And for rewards when you shop, download the Ace Hardware app.
When you need protection and peace of mind with superior service, contact Jay Hall at Insurance Associates in LaGrange. Choose from their range of policies that cover what you value most, including dozens of top-name insurance companies like Westfield. For more information and a free, no-obligation quote, call 502-222-9558. Insurance Associates at 204 West Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Insurance for all areas of your life.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
Trying to be a responsible citizen and the best recycler you can be, but you just aren't sure what goes where? Google Oldham County Waste Wizard and check out the Wizard search engine. Just type in the name of your mystery item and see what pops up. It will tell you whether it goes in the trash, recycle bin, or donations. It tells you how to discard troublesome items like paint and televisions. Can you believe it even tells you how to get rid of a boat? Oldham County Waste Wizard, do you believe in magic?
This message funded by Oldham County Solid Waste Management.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm Agent Leslie Gilley in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Oldham High School's basketball from Glycod.
And welcome back to North Oldham High School. Tonight's most outstanding players are presented by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And Gary, for the visiting Oldham County Colonels, we have...
Well, I really think, when we look back that you could make cases, individual cases for lots of guys tonight, but I thought from the beginning to the end, Harmon was really solid for
Jeremy
him.
Harmon, yes.
Really did a good job. When they took something away, instead of pouting or such, he did a great job adjusting and taking what they gave him.
Calm, found his way through. And for the North Oldham Mustangs, talk about trying to, with the way Sears closed out the game and the way Daniels just he was possessed in the paint. But there was more to it than that, and I think your call of Gray Schmidl as the most outstanding player for North Oldham was interesting.
Well, Schmidl got him off the mark from the beginning. And it was that aggressiveness that he betrayed. And I thought, if anything, his teammates, it kind of rubbed off on them. Yeah, it really did.
They picked up their game quite a bit. Cargould with a real good one. Sears again. It's a fine squad at North, and over 55% shooting, and to control the boards the way they did. Good stuff.
Well, we mentioned early, they were prepared for games of this magnitude. Anytime you go out and play in an early season tournament like the King of the Bluegrass, and even though they were retooling, rebuilding, if you will, they were very competitive. And as a result, I think that carries over.
And it carried over well. 65-41 is the final. Our upcoming, and those are tonight's most outstanding players, presented by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Our upcoming schedule, presented by D's Consulting, proud community partner and sponsor of tonight's game on Glycod. Here are some upcoming games. Coming up on Monday, January 27th, we have Floyd Central at Austin in Southern Indiana. And on Tuesday, January 28th at 7:30, J-Town at PRP, Lex Cath at Lafayette, and Sayre at Bryan Station, of course, those in the Lexington area. And then next Friday, we've got a doubleheader we've got North and South. That promised to be a good one. We also have Ballard at Male and Christian Academy of Indiana at Providence. So those are the upcoming games on Glycod, presented by D's Consulting. I want to thank everyone from our executive producer, Steve Bird, to our owner and president of Glycod, Chris Labar. We have the Bryan family here, Mr. and Mrs. Tim and Vicky on camera. Tim, of course, our producer, up here in our perch at the balcony. And then for Coach, the legend, Gary Forrest. Gary, always a pleasure to work with you, buddy. Thanks for all you do for this sport and in this community.
Well, it's fun being here, and to continue to watch the kids. I make Oldham County my home, make no bones about it. And at the same time, we have three very good high schools academically as well as athletically, and basketball season has showed it this year.
Absolutely. 65-41 your final, folks. For Gary, Tim, Vicky, Steve, and Chris, I'm Paul Najar. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay with us on Glycod all year long. Have a good night.
From Glycod, this has been Oldham High School's basketball. Tonight's game was brought to you by Oldham County Solid Waste Management, featuring the Waste Wizard search engine. Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. German American Bank, serving our community since 1910. LaGrange Service Center, Mortensen Family Dental, Operation Parent, and Financial Solutions Incorporated.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.